Team change. Mic is on. Hey everybody, thank you
Hello.
for joining us again. Sorry about the weird camera angle. I am going to be camera today, and it's going to move a little bit because we don't have the setup completely set up, but
Y'all.
it'll work out. Plus we're giving out TCG codes as the stream goes on, so stay tuned for that.
It'll be good. So we got a board game today, Eldritch Horror. Figured we'd play a little bit of this and have some fun with it. So let's see what we can do to get started here.
Okay.
So
Reference card.
it's a baked burrito. It's a board game called the Eldritch Horror. If I could hold that up to the camera. This camera over here.
Like that?
Yeah, just like that. Eldritch Horror.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of H.P. Lovecraftian. Yeah, it'll be cool. You guys will get the rules. Mikey, can you give them a run through?
This one's going to be more cult oriented. Just looking at the picture is a cult. So it's going to be more occult oriented than
Occult.
other creaturely. That makes sense.
So like we'll be fighting some kind of monsters like
It's
cultists,
a race
stuff
against
like that.
it's a race against occultism is on
Oh,
this
okay.
one. It'll happen eventually, but if you let it happen the eventual way, it's worse than if you catch them off guard and make them do it. Either way, they're gonna cast their spell by reading the card.
So we're trying to prevent somebody from casting some big
Yeah,
huge
you
spell.
could force them if you could find out where they are. You can force them out early, and make them just cast it without all the resources necessary, and you'll have a jump in the second phase.
Okay.
Or it'll happen after a set amount of turn phases. And
Alright, explain the rules to them, Mikey, a little bit.
will be SOL. I won't be able to play my cat game, will I?
No.
No.
Man.
No electronics.
Well, first off, we should start
Yeah,
with the actions you can take on
Giving
stream.
them out
You
right now,
get
they'll
two
appear on your
actions
screen.
every.
No, hang on. Before you go in depth into one phase, there's 3 phases per round.
Okay, continue.
You have action phase, where every player gets 2 actions. Then there's the encounter phase, where based on where you're on the map,
Nice.
you get an
so you're
encounter
playing board
card.
game or burrito?
And then there's a mythos phase, where like the monster gets his turn. And then it goes back to the player action phase. That's 1 round. It's all 3 phases is 1 round. So like
Oh yeah.
my card says once per round during the action phase, like it tells you where you can use your
Yeah.
cards. Okay. Now you can devolve into the first phase, and then we'll devolve into the second phase, then into the third phase.
So the first phase is 2 different actions that you can do. You cannot repeat the same action twice unless you have a card that says otherwise.
Yes.
And we got this handy little card here that tells us what kind of actions we can do. There's travel to move a space, or and spend travel tickets to move
We should
additional.
put one like right here that they can read at all times when they.
So these are action.
I only have like 4 of those.
Well,
I took
one
it
of
in my
those
hand
should
while I
be
was
for
reading it.
values.
Then there's prepare for travel to gain that said travel
So-
ticket before moving.
Carry
so
a
you-
maximum of 2 tickets.
Yes. So you could prepare to travel and then travel. There's acquire assets where you test your handshake, which is the influence skill, and gain assets of equal or lesser value from the reserve. Whatever score you roll, that's the amount of basically currency you have to buy items with.
Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, keep going. I'll interrupt you at the end.
You can rest, you can recover 1 health and sanity. You could focus to gain 1 focus, which is something you can use for like rerolls and other such things. You could trade, which is like if I have an item Mikey needs, I'd have to get over to his space, and then we could take the trade action.
Yes.
Then there are component actions, which are perform an action or local action of a component. Each component action counts separately. And then there are encounters, but we'll get into
Okay.
those.
You mentioned that there was a test for the handshake. For the example of how that works, just to get the basics going, we'll fill out the item bank. So it's
Yeah.
the top 4 item cards get put in the in the slots.
So, handcuffs. Consecration. That's a service. Specialized training.
There you go, Joseph.
And lavish feast.
Look at Ben, you need that token.
The elite investigator, right?
Yeah. Who gave me this? I don't... What the hell is that?
Alright. Where were you?
Your game.
Yeah, right? What?
What were we saying?
Later, Joe.
Okay, so then just for like the example was the acquired asset was like the first time where we encounter rolling. So for sake of example, Churro should do it. He's the one who's built for it.
Should do what?
Oh, what? The handshake roll. He's gonna be doing the majority of those. I might be joining him actually. So here I'll do it. So
The
like
influence rolls.
for me is a 4.
Influence are the handshake rolls.
So the 4 allows you to roll 4 dice.
4 dice. So, for the rules, everything 5 and above counts as a success. Unless you have,
So you got
I think
one.
there's a blessed condition that
That
counts
makes 4s,
4s.
5s, and 6s.
Then
yeah.
there's a cursed condition that makes only 6s count. So it goes both ways.
So you had one
Yeah.
success.
So that's 1 success, so I can buy up to 1 item. So there's 2 things worth 1 and 2 things worth 2. I could also take a debt, which is sometimes not a good idea.
Yeah,
Get plus 2. And then I can buy 3 points worth of stuff.
we good.
Yeah. And then we have extra dice because eventually you get over 4. The game comes with 4. Oh man.
I totally apologize.
Jesus, Shay. Careful with that mic, or else you're paying for it.
I don't even know what I touched.
Maybe-
Just the cord, probably.
Ooh, that did not sound good.
What?
We are sorry headphone users. I apologize to all headphone users. That was bad.
Yeah.
Oh, bad. You should feel bad.
I do feel bad. James should have stacked these and made them look
Alrighty then.
nice.
So,
Yeah, it's-
can you explain the
Goes
rules
back
a
to
little bit
being
to
my
the
fault
audience?
Once again.
What's gonna happen? What's the point of the game?
The point of the game is to stop some horrible event, in this case, some big spell for the first act from happening.
Oh, can you
Yeah.
show it to them?
It's that big card. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. Does someone want to try?
Sorry about that, guys. That was an accident.
Z.
Yeah, like, good luck, man. Like,
Lots of Z's
if
and
somebody
Y's.
knows the proper pronunciation, that'd be
This
awesome.
is what
Because that name's gonna come up a lot.
this is like the boss card, I guess, and we're supposed
Yeah.
to run a whole campaign centered around this guy.
Yep.
So for the first act, we're supposed to be like stopping his cultist from casting some spell. If we can succeed, we get a bonus for the second act.
Yep. If Doom ever, for some reason, reaches 0, it just ends the game.
Yeah, and this is the doom counter, and there are some things that make it go up, some things that make it go down. If it hits 0, we
For
lose.
this event, it starts at 13, which is pretty good.
Pretty high, yeah.
Yeah. It's not the highest I've seen, but it's not in the single digits.
And then there's gates, which tend to spawn monsters and stuff like that, but have good rewards for closing them.
I mean, there's actually no benefit for closing them other than it's closed.
I mean, you're not flooding the map with monsters. That's a
True,
good
true.
thing.
No, there is a extra benefit. They relate to this mechanism when we get
Because
involved.
as those start cycling, certain events start happening based on symbols on the card.
gates that match the... Okay, let's do spawner gates.
This sounds good.
Okay, so for... I think it's 5 people. It's still 2 gates, right? It's still
Said
2
two.
gates. It's still 2 gates.
Yeah.
Shelby will be joining us in a bit.
Okay.
So for 6
You
people,
want to just pay for Shelby and just act like she's here until
No.
she gets here?
it doesn't change how many.
Yeah,
gates
it's
we
the same
spawn.
amount of
Okay,
gates.
then that's perfect.
Yeah. So the first gate is Arkham. So that goes over the green one.
Yeah. So now there is a
Yeah.
gate on Arkham, and as you might or might not be able to see, it has a
Red circle.
symbol, a red circle, that corresponds to one of the symbols on the corner there.
So to finish spawning that, you need a monster as well to go
Yes.
with it, which comes from the green bag.
Monster bag.
They reference it as a cup, but I have a bag.
A cup is like a fancy bag.
I know, but the bag fits in the box and cups don't.
Can see that. Star spawn. Oof.
Okay, does it have a green squiggle on it?
A green squiggle? No, but it definitely has a reckoning counter on it.
Well,
Azul or
that's
terraforming
annoying.
Mars? I think we have terraforming Mars.
Okay,
What?
Or someone has. We played that before, right?
no.
Azul?
Well, Zaza.
Terraforming Mars.
Okay.
We'll
So
check
that's the
them out.
first gate, and then we have the second gate, which is Atlantis, which is space 8. It's right. Wow, that's awesome. They're
They're right next to each other. Oh, that's uncanny.
That is awesome.
Avoid
And then that one needs
back
another.
Monster, yeah.
Monster,
Somebody
yeah.
else draw from the monster
Yeah,
bag. I
James,
picked
grab
mine.
a token from the
there.
monster
No,
bag.
Shay.
He just doesn't want to be responsible for
Yeah,
some
it'll
horrible
be my
thing.
fault once again.
It'll be my fault. Did
It's
you
alright,
grab a horrible
we're just
monster?
gonna pass it to the left
We
every
have
time
got
it's turned
a
for a monster.
cultist.
Okay,
It's actually
that
good.
just goes on the space, and the stats for it are over here.
Yeah.
Because they're based
Yeah.
on the cult specifically. You don't get to read the back of it yet.
Yeah, you have to wait until you encounter it.
Yeah,
Oops.
it's okay. Most of it just says refer to that card, so it
That's
The
doesn't.
entire thing says
Just
refer
refer to that card, so it didn't ruin it. But like, you're not supposed to flip them over.
This here's the
I
main
think I
enemy.
shall be soon
Yo.
The ones that are you supposed to flip over? Oh yeah, they have a weird symbol on them like that.
Oh, you
So you're
are?
supposed to flip that one over.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What does it say?
Use the cultist information as listed
Yeah.
on the Ancient One sheet.
Okay.
my
Don't
characters?
do it, don't load it away.
Yeah, I put you here so you could go in and out.
Alright, she'll show
Shelby
me
needs
so
to
we
sit
can do
there.
our whole first turn with her.
These are for you.
Okay. Okay then. That's fine. I understand that. So their stats are gonna be reflected off of this thing again.
So, okay, let's go back into the phases though. So after the
Yeah.
first action phase, what happens?
Then there's encounters. So that would be based upon where you are in the map. So people who are on a colored space, like I forgot who that is, man. I think that's James. Starts on Sydney. Yeah. He's on a purple space. So if he ends his turn there, he'd draw a purple card and he'd read Sydney.
Okay.
I'm on a black space, so I just have a general space, so I get a black card, and it'd be
Corresponding color
city
card.
space instead of like some of the other ones, which
like
would
wilderness,
be wilderness or sea. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Corresponding color.
Then there's
Black
there's
card.
an additional deck that is
Expedition.
the expedition, and it's based upon the top card of the deck.
These things.
So as you do them, they move around. And then the newest edition is this other thing that it says to also put in the
So
game
it's like a new fancy style of expedition.
that we'll probably end up being forced to do, and it moves
Just like an expedition.
on the Omen track when it hits the red spot. It moves.
Oh, nice.
So sometimes,
not nice, but
yeah,
nice.
not nice actually, but fun. So yeah, that's awesome.
Interesting, certainly.
Yes, so that'll be new to us to deal with.
Okay, so then that's a rough explanation of phase 2.
And then phase 3 is the Mythos phase, and we'll draw one of the.
Well, wait, wouldn't you do combat on the encounter phase?
You would do combat, yeah. It would be combat, and then if you killed the monster, you can do the space.
The actual
the monster's
space is
not
encounter.
dead, it prevents you from
So you
continuing.
can't do an encounter if you have a monster on the space.
Unless you kill it,
Unless you kill it.
yes. In that one round of combat.
That makes sense.
Yeah, if you one-shot it, you can continue.
And then, so then the third phase, the Mythos phase.
That would be the cults phase for this scenario.
The enemies get to take their moves.
It
you
would
know,
be a
advance
purple
their
card,
doom, do
and it
whatever
would
they want.
do either rotate this, spawn a monster on gates that correspond to that symbol, spawn another gate. Some of them just add damage to players. Lead investigator has to make bad choices. Some of them are fun.
We should put
You know, like pick someone and
extreme
gank 'em.
control. Only 1% of
Make your
them
decision.
is a secret upgrade.
Oh, that was a dark pack. That was
No,
bad.
that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
Alright, so now that we've
No,
got the
it's pretty
basics,
solid.
let's wait for everyone to get here. And
So
we'll,
we'll continue filling out the board
Yeah.
as we wait for
I'm gonna
people.
have
So
to
the
go
next
on
thing is
one
to
too.
spawn 3 clues. So grab a clue from the clue pile.
we'll mix it up a little. Close my eyes. 1.
And then just one at a time. So flip it over. What's this?
21.
And then put it down. 21's right here.
Here you go. Here you go.
The second one.
Pick one.
I've got Rome, which is where I'm at.
Oh wow! So you might
That's
want to stay there
auspicious.
and just collect that.
Now, Mike, pick your destiny.
All right. I got Antarctica. Oh, that's
All the way down there.
way the hell down there.
That's
That was
alright.
garbage.
Might be where one of the expedition things goes.
Yeah, it does have a chance to go there, but okay. So yeah,
Let's see for you
It
here.
looks much nicer.
What?
okay. So I'm gonna give you my chair.
Her shirt looks very nice.
It does look a lot better. So wait, I sit here? Or?
Yes.
And I think that's the character for you.
Oh, you guys got a
Yeah.
picture character for me, or was James?
No, I got two of
James
them.
is
James is
over
right
Right here.
Okay.
Where's the churro?
Our turtle's
He
gonna
put
be
himself
up and
over there.
about.
Oh, he's gonna be right there.
Yeah.
He's gonna be up and
Gotcha.
about.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so he's gonna be like more player view. Gotcha.
Which we could possibly, if we wanted to, put his health things up next to it too. So they can see the health things. I just don't wanna reach all the way over the table.
Do you want me to spread the stream right now?
It's all good.
If you want.
Okay.
Alright.
So we got both things spawned. We got our clue spawned. So and then the last thing on the card, which doesn't spawn anything now, but it indicates if a monster surge is rolled
Nice.
on there, it spawns up to 2 monsters.
Got it.
So we can't spawn like 5 or 6, because like yeah, we had that argument once.
That makes sense.
Because it was like, no, they're clearly responsible like 5 gates, like the 5 monsters come out, right? We're like, there's no way you can come back from that.
Yeah, we've
There's a
gotten
limit.
screwed a couple of times.
There's a limit. It can only spawn up to 2 monsters at a time. So, that's good. And we pick which one, so you get something good comes from
Yeah,
it at least.
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, give us a second, Jaden, and we'll start putting it up. You're
Oh my
running such a
gosh,
fast
man,
rate.
that's so broken. Okay.
Alright, so should we get started or are we,
But we could start with the first round, yes. I already know what I want to do, where I need to go with my build.
So, hold on.
I think you wanted to go as fighter with a 4-3-4.
Buenos Aires.
So I prepared to travel, boat ticket, move, spend it, get on space
I
with the
might
So this is
cultist,
a
beat
clue,
it up.
right?
I might take
Yeah.
my special
I
action
know what I'm doing next
if there's
time.
anything worth it over there.
What's your special action? Oh, just to
Service.
why'd you throw your clue back? You spawned with one.
Oh, I spawned with one. Oh god.
It's okay. But yeah, you spawn with one clue,
So-
change your trinket.
How about this? I'll get a ticket and then I'll buy something.
And then move next turn.
Yeah, and in worst case scenario, I can start my special ability or I start trading
So what are
stuff
you
up.
trading up to? From a 2 to a...
I'm not trading anything yet. I'm actually just
oh, you're
trying
just
to
gonna
buy.
try to buy.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm at an
And
influence
the
of 1. Whenever you gain this card, immediately recover 2 health and 2 sanity. I don't need that. Whenever you perform a focus action, you may consult experts to train your willpower. If you do, discard this card and improve that skill. But I'll roll for that.
I'm gonna roll for that.
Wait, they're on space.
2.
Oh, 2.
What space are you on?
Yeah, can't do that.
Sorry.
Oh,
Space of 5.
I believe, yeah.
Yeah, the American Heartland.
there you go.
Thank you, sorry.
No worries. Yeah, so I failed that action, and I think I'm just going to... Should I try to head for this place, or should I,
Yeah, you can go for that place and kill that thing. You got those.
I'll just grab a
Right.
boat ticket then, so I
Would
can
you
have
want
one
to
in my
just move one
inventory.
space up?
Oh, that works. Let's do my encounter there.
Yeah.
Let's start with some combat.
Oh, you're strong.
Yo.
Well rounded.
I start with a strength of 4, and I have an axe with a +2 to combat, so I roll
Ooh, the
6 offensive die.
ex-convict.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's just gonna chop that thing down.
Are we going against a new guy? A new bad
Yes.
guy?
A new expansion that
Yes,
none of
and
us have played
yeah,
yet.
so it's a new one.
And we
So
got
do-
our
Alright,
copy.
fine.
so that's my action phase.
Yes,
I tried
2
to buy
actions.
something, I got nothing, and then I moved.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'm gonna do a lot on my turn.
So who's next? It doesn't have
You-
to follow
for
a
this
particular
turn,
order, does it?
For the first turn, since it really doesn't matter because no one's interacting with one another,
Mhm.
we'll just go around the table for the sake of simplicity.
Okay, Shay.
So Shay would go next.
So here's the list of the actions you can do. You can only do one of them.
You
Or you can only do
two.
two of them, but only one of
You can't
each
do the
action.
same one twice.
Yeah.
I have a clue on my spot. What can I do with that clue?
Okay, you can gather a focus, which is you can spend to re-roll a dice. That's
And
one
then you
action.
can gather a resource or try to buy something.
Or you can try to buy something.
And then when you end your turn on there, when it comes to the encounters phase, you'll get a chance to get that clue.
Yeah.
I try and gain a resource.
Yeah, I would get a focus. If that's a free reroll of
Focus
the dice
or-
whenever you want. Yeah. A resource is when you rest, you can spend it to recover one more health or sanity. Or when you purchase it, when you roll for buying an item, you can spend it for one success.
Yes.
Yeah.
As if you would have had a
Had
success
a 5
on
or
the
a
die.
6. Yeah, so you can just.
I'll get a
Have-
focus.
Okay, so that's the yellow token. The yellow eye.
And then you'd have one more.
You have one action left.
You could also get tickets, like train
You
ticket
can
or
get a
boat
boat
ticket.
ticket or a train ticket. You can get a resource if you think about buying something.
Because you can only buy the tickets
Those
in
are
the
what
cities.
are available to buy, I believe. Right?
Yeah, those 4 items.
What's our objective right now?
And if there's
Oh,
a really
shit, we
good
didn't flip
item,
that.
you want to get
That's
that.
what we
Where
just
is
did.
that?
We didn't flip the beginning card. I totally spaced.
Flip it.
Here, Ben. Here's lead investigate. You can read that.
In cosmic alignment, the stars are right. The words chill you to the bone, not because they were written in blood by the black-robed man that now lies dead before you, but because of their implication. They herald the end of existence, for you, for your friends, and for the earth, the end of everything. During step 5 of setup, set up the Mystic Ruins encounter deck.
Got that set up.
After resolving setup, if Zigzig is the ancient one, place one Eldritch token on the red space of the Omen track. Then each investigator loses 1 sanity and gains 1 relic unique asset.
Okay, that sounds cool.
Whoa.
Hand
But
me,
that's stage
hand me
5
that
though, right?
deck right in front of you.
this setup.
Yeah, I got that.
Thanks.
So I guess everyone take 1
I'll
sanity
take 1
damage,
sanity.
and
The
then we each
unique
get a
asset,
relic
right?
unique asset.
Okay.
Okay.
Starting with you, we'll go around the table. Unique asset. Unique asset. That's a unique asset.
Okay, remember you can't flip the card
Until
yet,
you
until
have
you get the
a reason to
prerequisites.
flip it.
Yeah, okay, so I can just read.
You can read the
top.
front.
Oh, okay. So next turn, I would have done that on this turn, but that's alright. It's our
Okay.
mistake.
Sorry.
Next turn, I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay.
Alright, after that,
Hang on. Hang on. One has an option to move the omen track 1 space counterclockwise when I get it. So I'm going to do that.
yeah, 1 step away from a reckoning.
Yeah, I'm going to tip that 1 scale back.
So after that, if that long, complicated name that starts with an S is not the ancient one, set aside all
something else.
cosmic alignment adventures, then draw the discovery of a cosmic Skigziggy adventure and spawn 1 gate. So,
Yeah.
we don't need that last part, because we spawned...
That's the end
what
of
we were
that. And
supposed
then
to.
the top card that just has that weird symbol on it. No,
This
no, no.
one?
The
This
weird symbol? Yep, flip that one.
Unearthly piping. In the places where the walls between dimensions are the weakest, a hideous piping melody can be heard. Those who hear it have broken minds, and only solidifying the veil between worlds can save them. After an investigator closes a gate during an otherworld encounter, or a Mystic Ruins encounter, he may spend 1 clue and discard 1 spell to place 1 clue on this card. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are clues on this card equal to investigators, solve this mystery.
Wow.
Yeah, I might have stayed on Buenos Aires if I knew that.
I was actually going to move there, so
Oh, fair enough.
that's not too bad.
I guess we're all going to Buenos Aires. Or what's the other one that gives
Arkham.
it? Oh, or Arkham.
It has a monster on it.
It does.
Either way.
Or you can go to this thing.
It's probably good if I start knocking out the monsters anyway from
Yeah.
the combat guy.
Are you
All
Fat
right.
Cat? No.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, is it still my? No, wait. Did I have another action
Yes,
left?
you did.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you
did.
did.
We just forgot
Yeah,
to do
sorry.
a step.
Yeah, you asked what the objective was, and I was like, we didn't do
That's
that.
our objective. Go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Which
Put it face
got
up on
rid
that
of-
deck.
Okay, I see.
There you go.
We do that at the beginning of every round.
No, that's
No,
just our
once we
current
solve
objective.
that objective, we flip another one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
and
if
then
we
once we
fail
get
it.
that one, no.
No, we just have to keep going.
We have to solve that one.
And then somebody with a clue and a spell has
Or-
to finish an encounter of a gate or this thing and then spend it
One clue, one spell,
at the same time.
each player.
So we're gonna need what? 6?
Each player has to have
6
a clue.
spells, 6 clues.
Huh.
Total. One
Before
one each.
this omen tracker passes this space 2 times. Plus the next mystery.
Okay, so maybe how many people can get to the spell places?
What
I
are the
can.
spell places? Which ones are the spell
This
places?
and
Here.
Arkham.
Here.
I can probably get there pretty quickly if I take ships.
I
Yeah,
know
just buy a
one,
ship
too.
ticket and you can get to Buenos Aires in 1 turn.
Yeah, because you can take that and then land in the city, get another boat ticket, and head
Huh.
to Buenos Aires.
We're actually all not far.
Yeah, I'm pretty close too.
Yeah,
One
that
turn away,
significantly
one turn
changes what we
away.
should have done on our turn.
Yeah.
Say-
Did
It
you want to
does.
move back? Did you not want to move, Ben?
I mean, I should probably start knocking out the monsters, but she might want to do something other than spend a focus. Or buy
Did you want to hand the
focus.
focus back then?
If I was you, I'd get a ticket.
Well, I was gonna get a ticket anyways, because I need to head towards this.
You can still move there and get the focus.
Okay.
Because I also
'Cause aren't you-
may have
aren't
gotten
you-
But I was
a
waiting
boat.
for the clue.
Mike,
Oh, yeah.
I would have gotten a boat ticket here to make it here because that looks nastier.
Okay. That's fine.
We need it for the spells, and that's a lot. That looks a lot heftier than a cultist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can, and if you get hit pretty bad, I can flesh ward you. So
All right, so no harm done.
Okay.
Let's just keep
Yeah.
going.
I'd like to get a new spell, so I don't give up my one good spell.
I have a hilarious spell.
It's the funniest.
Perform a
Are
you-
third
are
action.
you- what
So you're
character
keeping
are
the
you?
focus?
I
I don't
am
know what I
Marie
should do.
Lamberu.
I'm a little bit more confused.
priest?
Sorry.
No worries.
I can perform the
Um,
same action that
If
I've
you
already
make
performed
it
this
over
round.
here to
Oh,
where
nice.
I am, then we pick who does the combat, right?
Well, you would go first as lead
Yeah.
investigator, at least in this round.
So, I mean, if I don't kill it, you'd be fighting it. If you go here, you can go here and try and do this and wait for me to clear this space.
I would say there to get the clue because we're going to need a bunch of those.
True. Yeah, so you can stay there for the clue and just do what you did there and choose another action to do while you're
I'm
resting
gonna
there.
buy a boat ticket.
That works.
So.
There's
And
some
then
cute
you can
little
also
boat
you'll be
tickets.
there to do the clue as
Okay,
well.
and then James,
James.
you up.
So should I stay and get this clue, or should I just get a boat ticket?
Get a boat ticket, then go to that clue.
Boat
Yeah.
ticket, then I go to that clue.
Yeah, I mean, that's not bad.
That's not bad too.
Okay, I'm in.
Thank you.
Because you get to move once, and if you want to move twice, you have to use a
Either
ticket,
a boat
right?
ticket for a water thing or a train ticket for the railroads. They don't work on the wilderness things, though.
Yeah, because once you only can do it on
So the
cityscape.
boat ticket, since this is a water route and this is a water route, you do your movement, then spend the boat ticket to move once.
Oh, yeah, so that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But you'd need a train ticket to go over land on these little dashes.
Yeah.
Okay, so my turn is going to be a little complicated right from the start.
Okay.
So I'm going to first use Voice of Ra once per round during the action phase. You may spend 1 health and 1 sanity to perform 1 additional action. My character effect, if a spell would lose sanity as part of the spell effect, you may spend or lose 1 fewer sanity as part of that effect. So I'm going to only lose 1 health.
Got it.
I'm going to take 3 actions. So I'm going to buy a boat ticket.
Got it.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my other character ability. Perform an action you've already performed this round. Buy a boat ticket.
Of course.
Then I'm going to use my third action from Voice of Ra to move down to where James was, spend a boat ticket, and spend a boat ticket, and get all the way over there.
Wait, what? How do you get so far?
Because I performed 3 actions.
He was able to not only perform an extra action, but he was, because of his character ability, allowed to repeat an action he already did.
To
So
buy
he
2
bought a boat
train
ticket,
tickets.
Bought a
Two
boat ticket, and then moved and spent the boat
both
tickets.
to just move super far really quick.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
alright, I was like, how
But
did...
that's already
Yeah.
No,
spent.
it's probably good to explain that after
Yes.
that, like, rapid...
That was a very It just happened.
It was a good turn though.
Yeah.
Um,
So then it would be cameraman.
Yes, up. My
You
turn.
would be next. Yes.
Yes.
Just in
Man,
this.
your turn.
I mean, we could also go.
No, it's fine. I go.
If we don't have any spells to give up right now.
Oh, we have
So-
one, but I'd
5-0.
rather not.
I have one, but I'd really like to keep that third action.
So I
For only
start
one
off
health.
up here in a city, right? I would like to buy.
Isn't casting a spell in action?
This one is not an action.
Arturo is
It's a free
That
action.
one.
the old man, right?
Yes.
So that he is.
He
placed
might
right
want to
over here.
move here to back you up because completing this gains us nothing right now.
Like getting that.
Because we don't have
So,
enough to spend
do
it.
you think I should buy like a train
What I'm
ticket?
saying is in your ability, if you buy it, everyone else in the same space, you get to buy as well.
Yes. So I'm
So
gonna
if you
move over
move
here.
to Shay, then you both can buy.
So one action is
Hurry up
moving
and
over
buy
to
it.
where I'm at.
So whenever you or another investigator on your space performs a prepare for travel action, that investigator gains one additional travel ticket of his
Oh, you
choice.
get the extra travel
Oh,
tickets.
we're gonna be rolling in travel tickets.
So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna get a train ticket, which gives me 2 train tickets.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
and then when I trade, I can perform one additional action.
Yeah.
Oh, so
So
you
you
can just
trade,
pick
you
up
don't-
extra tickets and pass them
And
around.
pass them around for free.
Yeah.
That's a nifty.
Okay.
You can hand
I
out.
think that's my turn,
He
right?
can
Yeah.
move people,
2 actions. Nice.
himself or others.
Now,
But he can
Shelby, you're
move
up.
people.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Shelby.
No, no worries. Figured I'd get up so that we can move in. Okay. Alright. So.
Who touching my spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
On my
So, I'm gonna. I kind of want to open my chest.
The chest? Where does it say to open it?
A rest action, which turns into a. Hold on, you have good book, and I have really good strength. If you can come over to me and perform the trade action, I think we'll have the relics that are suited to us.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because I have. It's a book.
She's right. You guys are right
Yeah,
next to
it's
each
a
other.
book -1 for me, and I have a lore of 2, which is the book symbol. So I'd be rolling a single die for that.
Okay.
You have a 4 in that, so you'd be
yeah.
rolling
Can we
3.
put on like
Can
background
I-
noise, like how we
Yeah.
have?
So,
for your
do I
Dungeons
just
and
move
Dragons?
I
into
mean,
yours?
like, you probably
then
could
trade and
find
then
something
is-
for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
It's
know.
not like anybody singing, so it's not like a
Sweet.
real.
So now,
copyrighted
when I
thing.
rest, I get to
I
do
don't
a
know if it
strength
would
check,
be,
which is a 4
even
for
if
me.
it's not someone singing. You can still
That's nice. And then.
It's still something.
be complicated.
It's not something
Yeah.
we can really broadcast at the moment.
You could if you just don't know
Thank
the
you
rules.
everyone joining us and watching the stream. You guys are awesome.
Okay, so now that I moved into your space, should I move out of it or should I stay in
moving
it?
in was an action, and trading was an action.
No, so I'm stuck
Do
in
you
it.
still
Okay.
want to do that?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll stay
Okay.
in your space. If anything, I could probably help you out.
What's your strength?
I
A
mean,
3?
It's a 1 for me.
I would not stand in that space. In case Ben does not one-shot it.
Okay, so then what I would do is instead of taking the trade action like
Okay.
that, I would stay here.
By
Alright.
Whoops.
Sorry. No, it's okay.
I would
I-
either buy a ticket or trade, and then wait for that space to become clear.
Okay, I'm gonna. Let's see, what would be better?
Can you? Let's see. Have influence of 2.
I
Pick
do
up,
have an
pick up a
influence.
resource or a focus, so you can re-roll something you need later,
Okay,
that's
or
right.
have more buy power.
You pick up
Okay.
a resource and then buy.
Buy
Alright.
power or re-roll.
you know what? Reroll.
Okay, that's the focus.
Yeah, and then can I get a train? What would be better,
yeah.
a boat ticket or?
Oh yeah, so
a
it would
train
be
ticket?
actually not moving either.
Yeah.
Ben's probably gonna go down there once this is dead, so you can get a boat ticket, so you can move over to him and trade sooner.
Okay, boat
Prepping
ticket.
early.
No,
Yeah.
I'll just stay on my city.
Yeah, and then
right now.
once it's cleared, you'll
Yeah.
just skip over to him.
Okay, perfect.
Be good.
That way we can keep everything. You guys can keep your objectives moving.
Ben.
Okay, so that finally gets back to Ben. So that's everyone's actions.
She wants a fist
Yo.
bump. Don't leave.
Boom.
Now,
It's encounters.
Yes.
So starting with Ben. Ben has a monster.
let's do
So
this
we flipped
monster.
this one for the first time to see how bad it is.
Star spawn.
Ooh, it is first. I test my will -1 against 3 mental damage.
Ooh,
That's
Okay, I
gonna
didn't go
hurt.
in there.
that is not good.
Fail. That's 3 mental damage.
Whoop.
I'm at 2.
Oh man.
Damn.
Now,
I
strength
can only do
minus
health.
3, and it has 3 health.
No, it has 5.
5 health? Oh, it does 3 damage?
Yeah.
So now I test my strength against 3.
Minus 3.
So you add 1.
Hold on. So hold on. I have a strength of 4. The axe gives me a +2 during combat counter, so that gives me 3 die to roll with.
Ooh.
You got
1
a 1.
success.
Are you the guy who rerolls ones?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet. Same health.
Damn.
Whenever you roll a 1 during a test, you may re-roll that die, it says. Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a too bad I took that sanity hit.
Roll right
Ooh.
Yeah.
Roll.
Wait,
Can
hang
I?
on. Hang on, yeah, Shelby.
Can I
hang on,
flesh wound
hang on.
him?
We had an issue when you took that 3 sanity damage. Shelby, you should have interrupted with flesh ward.
It only works for health. It does
Oh.
not work
Oh,
for
it doesn't work
sanity.
for health?
Yeah, so I
Oh.
can help him with his health, but I can't help him with his
Oh,
sanity.
how much did you? How many successes did you roll for the health?
For the health, 1.
1.
Okay, so you're taking 2 damage then.
Yeah.
It does 3.
I can remove 2.
Okay, so what's your book?
My book is a 4.
And how much damage do I
Oh,
do?
roll over here though.
It does 3.
For lighting.
Wait,
You need 2 more.
yeah, I do need 2
Or
more.
3 more. Ben, you're holding all the dice.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Please, let me save you.
1 success.
So I only take 1 damage?
Hang on.
Oh, right.
Now Shelby.
It says if you pass, prevent that
Well, you have to
investigator.
flip
Oh
it
yeah.
now that you've done
No,
it?
no. It does say prevent him 2 health. So you rent 2 health.
So I
you only
did
take
save
1.
you.
No, that says
Wait.
all the damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I
You
rolled a
took
1.
2. Yes.
But it
Okay,
doesn't
and
take
I
any
got
damage
1.
now, correct?
No, it takes 1.
Oh, got it.
We need the health counter, right?
Oh, here
yes,
we go.
I knew I need that still.
So I did get 1 success. Okay.
Yeah, so what happens?
So it is unpleasant to watch this transformation. Even when it succeeds, lose 1 sanity.
Y'all.
And then hit it for 1.
Not good, but not bad.
I saved you.
Oh,
so
man.
then, since I didn't kill it, no encounter?
Is Flesh Ward a ritual spell or an incantation?
Incantation.
Dang, I'm on the wrong. I want to be on the space that the monster's on. I want to interrupt spells.
I saved
So yeah,
the beam.
the no encounter for me because the monster lives.
The monster lives, so there'd be no encounter for you. So I'm
So it
glad
would pass
Shelby
over Shay.
didn't stay there, or someone else stayed there with you, because that would have been very
Oh.
bad.
Oh, I might have to. I can't rest with a monster on the square. huh?
You have to
I
back
might
off
have to move off and
into
rest.
the cultist and try to kill him.
I might move
cultists
off
are
to
easy
here.
to kill.
Trade with Shelby.
Yeah, you could move into my space and trade with me.
Yeah, nice space.
Okay, so
Yeah, but
next
if I move,
encounter
then I
would be
won't be able to
Shay,
rest.
and
Oh, yeah,
so
that's
you're on the
right.
clue, right?
Yes.
So you get a clue encounter.
Figure it out next round.
You'll figure it out, yeah.
You read the top half.
I'm city, right?
Your city, yes.
You try to convince a local archaeologist to change the destination of his survey by providing him with information of a more lucrative site. If you pass, I need a handshake thing.
Influence check. You have an influence of 2.
Move these ones out of the
Bonuses
way.
for that.
Yeah, no
Whoa,
bonuses.
That is a magic relic. I
What?
didn't realize you got that awesome sword. Continue.
Dang.
When you talk about items, try to.
1 pass.
Oh.
Look at this. This is an ancient,
Did I-
unique
wait.
sword.
Did I pass?
Yes, you have 1
Pass by
success.
1
So
success.
that's
Okay. If I pass, he later sends you the results of his trip. Gain this clue, and you may
Ooh.
shuffle the Mystic Ruins encounter deck.
okay. So you gain the clue.
Ooh.
Nice.
Do you want to move this token off of London? Is the question. I mean, it's kind of close to
It
everybody,
spawns clue tokens on London.
but you can opt to not do that and just do London and leave it there for now. Where 'cause
For
that's
sure.
where everything is focused. So I think it's good where it's at.
Okay.
If it was
Yeah.
like in Antarctica, I'd be like, yeah, shuffle that.
It's in a good prime spot.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's fine.
I would keep
Alright,
it
so
there.
that goes to the bottom of the deck.
Ooh, so it adds an ancient ruin deck now? Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
Y'all.
Got more stuff. More stuff to deal with.
It's okay, guys. We're only gonna buy more expansions. You're gonna have to get like a huge box.
Anything else I can do, or just that?
That's the encounter for the phase.
Yes.
Then we go to James.
So go to James.
So my
James, you're on.
clue-
You're on
Rome.
a clue as well.
Oh, yeah, he's on. That's not. That's
Yeah,
someone
it's
else.
on a,
He's on the clue, so he gets another one of these.
Alright, let me read.
Go.
You're on the
Wilderness.
wilderness. So you have to read the green one.
Okay, so the nature of the proposal which the dark-eyed hunter offers you is disturbing, but not half so much as the monotonous melody he plays on his flute. You may gain a dark pack to gain this clue and one additional clue.
Do it.
Dark pack.
Do it.
What's this dark pack?
Okay.
Alright.
Do it.
Let's
Okay.
put it this way: the worst
Hang
that
on.
happens, somebody just dies.
You might kill
Hang
someone.
on.
Oh, just the worst. It's only
Let
the
him explain
worst.
what a dark pack
This
is.
is-
What is a dark pack?
This is the first time we're having a condition come up. I'm trying to remember where the condition. Here it is. Just a big pile of conditions. They all have different effects. I don't know. Do you want to grab a couple and put them on camera, cameraman?
Give an example.
I mean, I
Yeah.
might be able to do it if you want to.
Someone
pass me
here.
one.
Here's a couple. Here's two different ones from the same set. I'm trying to find dark pack. Here we go. Here's the dark pack condition. That's kind of what.
Let's show the dark pack
There you
one
go.
too.
Yeah. Here, honey. Add this one in the. This is the dark pack. Nobody read the back of it. That's probably the dark pack you're gonna get. If you decide it.
Dark pack.
So in the past, we've had dark packs that weren't too bad, and I think the worst one was the time has come to repay your debt. Choose one investigator and you kill him. He dies. Pick one of your friends and gank him.
But they're not always like that. I think I had one that was
one of
pretty
them
bad.
was that bad. Some of them are bad.
One of them was like a broken spine.
like you couldn't even kill yourself. You had to kill someone else.
They don't
I think
call
when we
it dark
first
pack
played
for
it,
nothing.
Turo had
So
it and he
a-
killed somebody.
A dark pack can be very serious.
Should I do it? I already have a clue,
Do it.
and I'm gonna for sure get.
But
to
this will
that.
get you two clues.
But that'll get you 2 clues.
2 extra clues on top of the one
Is
clue
it
I
2
have,
extra
so I'll
clues?
have 3 clues.
I'm so nervous.
I
man.
said-
Because it
I
says
say- I just
you,
say
you
go
gain
for it.
dark pack to gain this clue and one additional
Is that a
clue. I already
screw?
have one clue to begin with.
Is that a screw for your chair?
Yeah, they're all coming
Big.
apart.
Oh,
alright?
Oh my god. Don't fall and die, please.
On stream, man. Screws are falling
If I
out.
do this, I'm sure it's that.
Everybody heard that little pink.
And hopefully it
I
goes
mean,
viral.
it might help our viewers if you
Yeah.
fucking fall
And
down.
hopefully it goes viral.
My leg! No, you know what'd be funny if you
I've
got.
fallen and I can't.
No, you know
I
what'd be
mean,
funny if you
some
got
of them are
leg
kinda
injury
funny.
condition
The
and then
only
you
one-
fell.
The only
Guys, we can't talk over each other.
there's only one condition that I have no idea how it works, and that's lost in time and space because no one's ever become lost in time and space yet.
Let's have somebody get lost in time and
Yeah,
space.
yeah. There's this. It's like a 6-inch section of the rule book of what happens to you, and it's just a lot, and I haven't
In
read
this
it.
tiny ass writing.
Well, anyway, so
yeah,
dark pack.
dark packs
yes or
for
no?
2 clues.
Fine,
it.
I will do it.
Okay, here's your dark
I'm
pack.
so scared.
Me too.
What does the front of it say?
Don't
Roll
look
one
at.
die. On a 1, it is time to fulfill your part of the bargain. Flip this card.
Don't flip the card until you roll a
I
one.
know.
So you get this
I'm
clue.
trying hard
Or
to
no,
not
I
read
think
it.
is that on a reckoning?
get
Yeah,
Oh,
on
on a
reckoning.
reckoning.
So when it turns around and it hits that symbol that has
No,
the Eldritch.
it'll be on the
Oh, yeah,
Mythos
yeah.
card.
Give
It'll
me
just
another
have
clue,
that
you can
symbol.
only give me
Yeah, I
one.
know. I need a clue from the pile.
Oh,
He gets an extra
Thank
clue
you, Shelby.
for the dark pack.
I got 3 clues.
We got lost clues. Now we
That's
need
nice.
spells. So then it would rotate to me, and I'm on a green one, so I need a green card.
There
I'm
you
on
go.
Buenos Aires.
Green.
A beggar is chanting.
Uh-oh.
Gain 1 non-incantation spell.
Ooh.
So, and there's a
Where's
purple
the-
deck of spells, a non-incantation
So the
spell.
first
The
one.
first non-incantation spell.
Incantation. Here you go. Non-incantation. Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh.
Call the storm.
What?
Oh, sweet! I can lightning bolt monsters.
Oh, nice.
God.
We
Gosh,
go lightning bolt
nice.
that colts. Just 3 damage.
Pew pew.
All right.
Okay. He asks you for your help with a particular magic quest. Gain an agreement condition. No idea what that is. It looks like a pact or like a debt, but worse. And I normally die from debts in this game.
Yeah, you take so many debts when a reckoning comes. It's like,
Yeah,
you got
they
your
come and they
kneecaps
break
broke-
my kneecaps, and it's horrible.
Kneecaps broken like 3 times by 3 different like.
I think they
loan
broke
sharks.
my knees, and then they gave me a back injury. Then they like sucked the soul out of me, and like it was horrible.
Like,
It just
the-
killed me.
The loan shark comes to beat you up, finds you in the hospital from the last beating.
Right? Okay, so it's gain an agreement condition or chest book -2. If you pass or gain the condition, he rewards you. Gain 1 relic unique asset. If you fail,
Ooh.
lose 1 sanity and gain a bane condition.
Do
I
it.
really don't want a bane
Whoa.
condition, so I'm just gonna grab the agreement. I'm
Oh,
feeling
no.
okay with it.
Is that a new
So now you
condition?
grab an
Yes, a new
artifact?
condition. No, so I get a unique. Okay, so the unique asset. The first one is stone calendar because I already have one of those.
No.
Okay.
Oh wait, is it a stone tablet? Is that what you
No,
have?
I have a stone calendar.
Oh.
It says 1 relic unique asset.
Relic unique asset.
So
Got
it says unique asset at the top. That's a unique asset deck. It's just the first relic.
Okay.
Okay. Just stone tablet. When you
That's the one
perform a
Ben's trying
rest
to get to
action,
me.
you may attempt to decipher the carvings. If you pass, flip it. Okay, so it's just
Ooh.
I'm shaky as hell.
That's the same one I have, I think.
I'm waiting.
Yeah,
I'm
I
waiting
have
for
a
you to
3
get
in
a
book,
bat.
so I might do that.
Except I have a 2 in book. So
I'm waiting for you to
my
get a
prospects
lay
are not
condition and then the
good.
chair break.
Right?
Right.
So that's my encounter. So then we'll go to a
A Turo's
Turo,
encounter.
which is in Rome.
You are in
He
Rome.
gets the orange card, red,
When in Rome.
Orange.
and Rome.
So I'm in Rome. The ground opens. The ground opens before you at the Lacus Curtius. A voice from the depth asks if you are worthy of its sacrifice. You argue that you are. Handshake rule. If you pass, the pit closes, and you feel invigorated. Gain. So we'll do this handshake first. Let's do the handshake.
An influence check.
How many
If-
influence?
My influence, my handshake.
3.
You have like a 3.
My handshake is a 3. So I roll 3 dice.
Yeah, that might
So
actually
it's
help you with
lore,
this encounter.
influence,
Yeah.
And I have a
observation,
trinket,
strength,
a
and
lucky case of cigarettes.
This is
Once
weird
per
that
round,
this
you may
is
add
bad.
1 to the result of 1 die when resolving a test.
Screw.
This
Yeah.
is a test.
Oh my god.
Pass, pass.
Pass, pass, pass.
Pass, pass.
Yeah, you passed.
What do you get out of that?
Okay. So if you pass, the pit closes and you feel invigorated. Gain 1 boon. If I had
Ooh.
failed, I would be pulled into the depths of a dark pit and I would lose a health and a sanity.
Oh.
So I'm glad that didn't happen. I would have
Right.
gotten hurt. So right now I get a boon. What is a boon, Mikey?
Well, here's the first one, which you haven't seen yet. So,
They're like the positives of the conditions. We talked about like the Dark Pact and all that stuff.
oh yeah,
Boons are
there's
the
one
good
that
things.
turns like 3s or 4s into successes. We briefly touched on that. That would be a boon.
In this case, this boon is when you perform a focus action or a rest action, gain 1 focus and recover 1 sanity. And then it has a reckoning. That's this little thing, and we'll find out what that is later. Reckoning cards are
Yeah, we'll
dangerous.
see what happens on the
They can be
mythos
good or
phase.
bad.
Okie dokie, that's my turn.
That's a Turo's encounter. Now it's up to
Alright,
Shelby. You
so-
are wilderness.
And,
Card,
I'm a
but you're a
city,
city.
and I'm black.
Oh, right. You're out in the middle of nowhere. Wilderness
Yeah.
is a
General.
specific.
General city.
Got it.
A rich heir wants someone to fulfill his father's dying wish. He will not trust anyone who does not come highly recommended. Handshake. So I gotta
Influence check.
do
2 die.
it.
Fail.
Ooh.
If you fail, his thugs treat you poorly. Gain a head injury condition.
Oh, sweet. Here's a head injury.
I got my head bashed in, guys.
Awesome. We're starting off great.
You got slapped around.
Okay, this goes back underneath. the
Oh,
You're messing with the wrong crowd.
Mythos phase now?
oh.
Yeah, that got back to you, so that would be the first purple
Where's
card.
the head injury? guys?
Alrighty, Mythos phase.
A little bit further.
Oh no.
So put that face down so I can help you out with it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, face up. Okay, these have a lot of text, so we'll go through the text first, and then we'll run that
Got
top
it.
part.
Alright, let me narrate this stuff. You know that you are not alone in your fight. Countless generations of brave men and women have used their ancient wisdom and skill to craft tools to help you in your struggle. They have built palaces and temples to teach you and to provide shelter. Wonders of the World event. The leading investigator gains 1 relic unique asset and may shuffle the expedition deck and or Mystic Ruins deck. Anyone want the expedition or ruins change?
Expedition's in the pyramids, which isn't too far away.
Yeah.
It's only like 1-2 spaces away.
Well, it'd be the first relic we find on the top, and
We
that's
still
this little
have as
chest
our
here.
objective to get to here and there, though, right?
Yeah.
Ooh,
And,
so you'll have
is this
2
gonna be our
chests.
first lap around?
Yes.
And we needs to be 2,
Alright.
right?
If we
If
switch,
it hits,
yeah.
if this
So,
hits,
whoa, where's the
yeah,
card?
2 full cycles,
Which card?
then it's
So we have
flipped.
plenty of time.
The
Yeah.
card, the Mythos one?
What
It's
is
this
a,
one, right?
Whoa, where did that
Just
first
put it
one-
back?
Mikey,
What? Yes, Shay.
what is a
Where'd you put the
task
Mythos card?
asset?
That's not it.
Is it on the bottom?
It's like unique. It's like
No, I know I
Just
got
an
the
item
unique
tag.
asset, but we still had stuff to do on the
when you-
card.
if you use the item action to get one,
Nope.
you'll
Where did
you'll
that
just get the
just go?
first task.
Where did it go?
I handed it over to someone.
What, the task?
Yeah.
I know the
Oh, here it is.
objective you put over there.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So the symbols now.
Okay. So I don't know how well you guys can see. Okay, I just memorize it and don't hold it up close. So the first one, it's a little rotation symbol.
Mikey, lower.
Lower.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't see the screen.
There you go.
Okay.
I got this for you.
All right. First symbol is a rotation, so that rotates the omen counter
By 1.
one in the clockwise. So that puts it to green comet. So we gotta check both of our.
Well, one of them is a red circle. The other is a red
Red
circle.
Oh yeah, so we're all
Oh,
just.
that is going
Oh,
to be an
phew.
eventful.
And it's gonna be an
turn.
eventful turn. Yeah. Okay. So then the next one was what's the symbol?
It's red.
It's
I
red.
believe
That's
it's
a
a
reckoning?
reckoning.
Reckoning.
It's a
roof.
reckoning.
Oh great. So we'll just start in turn order from that round. So starting with lead
So-
investigator.
Have
That
the
there
reckonings.
matches with the symbol that was on my card or my boon that I got.
Oh, that dark pact might come in
These
fruition
activate.
right now.
Oh, no.
In my
1, 2,
agreement.
3, not it.
And my head injury.
Not it. Yeah. Right. Okay. This is good. Starting off running
Oh, man. We're about to get messed up here.
right in the beginning. Yeah.
Woo!
Right at the get go.
I need that other stone chest. I need to open these.
Right.
The last
okay.
thing is,
So starting. So since you have no reckoning effects,
Where's the
Hold on,
last
we're still
one?
resolving the
yeah,
reckonings
start rolling that one.
first.
So Shay, do you have any of that little red symbol?
No.
Does not look like
Okay,
it.
good. So you don't have to do anything.
So James,
your dark pack
roll.
has that red symbol. What does it
Roll
say
a
to do?
single die. Oh, sorry. continue
Roll
reading.
1 die. If it's a 1, flip this card.
It's a 2. You're good.
No
phew.
All right. I have 2.
Oh gosh.
Ooh,
This one just says on a reckoning, flip this card. So
interesting.
What does it say?
as the stars align, the calendar begins to glow, projecting arcane runes into the air. Decrypting the runes without the proper cipher requires intense mental concentration. Spend 1 clue or test will -2. So I just roll 1 dice. This is gonna be fun.
is that
Right.
baked?
Fate. No.
Fate has.
If
pooped
you
on your head.
pass or spend a clue, then flip this card. Okay, so I just flip back, and I just gotta try next time.
Oh,
All right, cool. So on this one here, the agreement, it says on the reckoning, roll 1 die on a 1 or a 2.
Ooh,
The time has come to pay your duties or your
Uh-oh.
dues. Flip this card.
he said boobies.
6. I'm good.
Ooh, we passed.
Oh
No,
my
we
god.
just
We have
skedaddled
another
away.
card.
Oh yeah, and I have another one. Ah, sweet.
Oh no.
Test book, then flip this card.
Oh,
I have all
God.
sorts of nonsense.
Jeez.
I only have
3
3.
lore, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna once per round. I'm gonna use this to up my book by 1.
I mean, you might as well.
It's the end of the round.
Pass.
2.
Yeah.
But he got a 2.
Well, okay. I
Resolve
think that
the-
one's about the number of
Yeah,
successes.
the number of successes. Because at 2+, the voice offers you physical endurance for a price. You may spend 1 sanity to recover 1 health.
Oh wow.
Is it worth it?
No.
No.
If I got a 0, you gain madness. So
Right.
No.
that's cool. I don't have
Madness
any negative
condition.
effects for that spell.
Alright, cameraman, it's your turn.
So that's all my stuff.
So
Do
okay,
your
so
reckoning.
my reckoning.
The wreck.
So you may flip this card.
Oh, you may
Don't
flip
do
this
it.
card.
Oh, I
Don't do
want
it.
to
No,
see
just
chill.
it.
usually flipping a boon is like a one-time use effect.
So
Yeah.
I'll wait on
Yeah.
it. I'll wait on it. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna wait on it. 'cause
All right, show
All
me.
right.
I may flip it.
What
So
is
that
it? What
means
benefit
it's
does it give you?
time to
It gives me.
Oh,
This is,
when you perform a rest. Okay, this needs to go
Yeah,
underneath
it's
that.
time to see if your head injury does anything.
so
I
my
know,
boon
right?
is when you
Strength.
perform
Ooh,
a
that's a
focus
one.
action or a rest action.
Oh
you
my
gain 1 focus.
god.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
no.
so what are you doing?
Oh.
So the camera knows
She
what you're
is
doing.
Hang on.
testing for her head injury condition.
My head injury.
Okay, so hang on. So
Mate.
since she rolled 1 dice and rolled a 3, which is a fail in this scenario.
I am
Yes.
failing.
You could spend your focus that you got earlier in that round to re-roll that dice
Yes.
for another
Alright.
1/3 chance to pass.
Alright.
So
So
here you
there's the
go.
boon activated,
I
right?
mean,
Not yet.
Not yet.
no.
Nope.
1.
Oh,
I'm gonna
terrible.
read my
Alright.
Let's see what
Huh.
happens.
brain aneurysm.
Aw.
The
You and your
fog
head
has
injuries.
returned, clouding your mind and memories. You massage your temples, waiting for the headache to
Amnesia.
pass. You suddenly realize blood is dripping from your ears and eyes. Your vision goes black as you collapse. Lose 3 health. Discard this card.
You at 1.
I have 1 health
That
left,
got dark.
guys. That got
Man.
super dark.
Alright, so that means someone's almost dead.
Hey,
This
I'm
is-
almost dead too. She
Oh
has
my
less health than I
gosh,
do.
man!
but-
Like we're doing great.
Excuse me,
guys.
I'm almost insane, not dead. My apologies.
Okay, we're not done yet. So that's the finishing of that. Then it's Spawn Gate,
Uh-oh.
Yes.
San Francisco.
Oh no.
That's what that third symbol is, spawn a gate.
It's the little gate symbol.
Yeah, at least we just passed the green symbol, so now we don't have to
Where'd
worry
the
about that
green bag
triggering
go?
yet. Yeah, where's the monster bag?
I've got it.
Yo.
Is it monster time?
Yeah.
It's James's
It's James's
turn.
turn.
We're passing it to the left.
Okay, to the left, to the left.
Can I get the next one?
I hope I pull out the
Night Gaunt.
biggest-
Night Gaunt.
Just so nobody
No.
can get blamed for one thing.
Night
My guys
Gaunt.
are horrible.
What's the name of it?
Night Gaunt.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Oh no.
The only thing that flies and travels.
They have like wings.
Here, check it. Show them. That looks terrifying.
My luck.
Was that in screen?
We just didn't want to be responsible for something nasty.
No, that's like one of the worst
Alright,
picks.
guys, that's a Nikon.
Yeah.
This is the only creature that can move.
Another way closer.
things.
Oh, that's the one that moves after players and like actively hunts.
Yeah, it can move and actively hunt players.
So like if we don't deal with it, it'll deal with you.
Good job.
Everything is my fault.
It's in
Yeah,
San
it
Francisco, so if I go
No, San
here,
Francisco's right there.
yeah,
Yeah.
So it can
in
fly
San
after
Francisco,
me.
if I go right here and it goes after the closest person, it should go after me.
Okay, if I want to, not next turn, but if I prep this turn, then turn after that, I can just double lightning bolt that creature and just go
Yeah.
for 6 damage. Yes, the action choose a monster on your space and test book -1, and if I pass, that monster loses 3 health. So I can go and then use my action to perform it again and go
That's so stupid.
6 damage.
Alright, so this monster goes over here
Does
on
this
San
little
Francisco.
thing ever move?
It does, but not
But only
very
when
frequently.
prompted.
Yeah,
Only,
Yeah.
like,
so less.
it'll say on the cards when you flip them, Advance Doom or
Or
Retreat
Retreat
Doom. Retreat Doom goes this way, Advance Doom goes here. If it hits 0, we lose.
Yeah. Okay, so we already run the event, so that is the end of the Mythos phase. So that just goes
Sweet.
in a little discard pile.
Shall I do Lead Investigator again?
And then if you want to pass lead investigator, now would be the time. But I figure you would just run it for. It doesn't really make.
Yeah, why not?
Doesn't really make
So
a
as far
difference.
as actions
Does lead
goes,
investigator have to fight the monsters?
I'm gonna
No,
move
lead
one over
investigator
here.
usually makes like certain decisions on the Mythos
wait.
phase.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just how it's
Gotta
how
wait for
involved
that
in the game you
TCG
want
Online
to
code.
Mhm.
Alright,
I don't
so I'm gonna move over here
be. Yeah, you won't be that
from
involved. so-
Arkham over to the city between Arkham and San Francisco.
Arkham.
And then, yeah, Arkham.
Arkham.
And then, I'm gonna rest.
Recover
That's-
1 health and 1 sanity.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm full health, I just need the sanity. And on that, I'm gonna test both of these if I can.
Yes.
So one of them is a single die because it's book -1. Pass. Damn. The tablet tells of a way to manipulate portals between worlds. You study this method in depth, hoping to understand a way to close the door to the other worlds and secure the safety of the Earth. You choose one effect of your choice. Gain 1 clue, then flip this card. Ooh. You may spend 2 clues to discard 1 gate of your choice on any space, then discard this card.
Ooh.
I'm gonna gain a clue and flip it back.
Again, include and flip it back.
You only get rid of that
If you use the secondary effect.
Ooh, what is the secondary effect? Yeah.
You spend 2 clues, get rid of a gate outright, and then discard the card.
Ooh.
That's so good.
2 clues for a gate. That's useful.
So now I'm going to do the stone chest as well.
Which
and
is?
strength, which I have a 4 in outside of combat because my axe only
Oh,
gives me
just-
bonuses in combat.
Yes.
Oh no! Hold on. I could spend 2 sanity to reroll all of them.
Oh my gosh. That would almost kill you.
Yeah. Well, next time.
I mean,
next
it
rest.
won't kill him. It'll just make him go insane,
Which is
which
the
makes
same.
him useless.
And
No,
there's
he's
no
actually
ones-
like knocked over out of
No,
the game. and
like
No,
you get a new
insane is like a
character.
form of death in this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a form of
insanity
death.
kills you in
Yeah.
this game.
Yeah, running out of either
Oh, wait,
kills
sorry,
you.
that's only during a combat check anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, I failed that one.
Okay.
So neither of these two, but I still can regain the health and move, so my
Yeah.
turn's over.
Okay. And
so
then
should we continue the same order, or do you guys want to, pick
So
and
far,
choose?
so good.
unless the
Unless
churro
you want to
okay,
trade
hang on.
items.
Hang on. The only turn that really matters orient wise is Shelby for trading and Shay for buying an extra train ticket because the churro's in the space with her.
Yeah. Only when there's nuanced decisions that need to be made do we deviate.
Okay, well.
So
You can use
Shay
the
should
stone
go
tablet
before a
if you
churro.
want,
Okay.
because of your
Shelby should
lore.
probably move now if he wants to trade.
So if you want to trade, you can either swap me the stone chest or keep it,
Okay.
and you can take the stone tablet. That
I'll
works.
take the stone tablet.
If you roll 4 and 4 and she rolls her good
And
one.
then you could either rest or move. That's a tough one because if this thing's gonna follow, we might not want to bunch up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it follows, but it only follows on a reckon. So
Oh,
Yeah, I think it
well,
only
okay.
moves on a reckoning.
so
yeah.
you might luck out and not have a reckoning.
I would rest and try and flip this then for the clue.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna rest.
So
One
you'd be
health, one
rolling,
sanity.
You'd be getting 1 health and 1 sanity back, and then rolling a
Uh,
1 health and 1 sanity, unless this is.
oh, those are my
Yeah,
healths.
she's not down that low.
So
yet.
then 3 die
Yay.
because it's lore minus 1.
Okay.
1
Pass.
pass. Yeah, flip it.
Yay.
Now, do you have 2 clues?
I do not only have 1 clue.
So then you can gain a clue and flip it back.
Yay.
That is a nifty one.
Right, just pass that around.
And I can trade any number of clues with any investigator on my space. On any space, actually.
Yeah, Shelby can
Pizza.
teleport clues everywhere.
You can stand up for a second.
Do we want to take a break?
No.
No, we started.
Yeah, I mean,
Jay, just
take your
come
turn and then step out.
Yeah.
We should just take
Okay,
turns one
well,
at a time.
I was gonna ask,
Yes.
What are you doing?
Wait,
to get a
Oh, you
task
already
asset.
did.
I already
Shelby,
did
did
mine.
you only get stuff for us?
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Did you get the 3 pizza box?
Yeah.
No, it's only 1 pizza.
Oh, no, I got 1 pizza box.
Are we sharing it all?
I don't know what Shelby got, man. You guys made that super complicated.
No, there's a box with 3 pizzas in it, and you can choose toppings on each one. It's pretty simple.
Good luck, you guys.
I'll cover you on the pizza. I got a 20 in my check.
No, I got you. I got you. It's fine. Just to continue with the stream. We're stopping with stream for this.
Okay.
I was just making you aware.
Well, someone told me that only you, me, and Taro.
If
He
I
told me
got-
Ben bowed out.
So
Yeah.
if it's only
I am
4, that might be
starving
enough
though.
for you.
Sorry.
I have a sandwich I can eat. if
alright,
it's not
I
so
was gonna get you
Okay.
one of those
If I
personal
have
I need the
pieces, but I
unique
didn't
asset,
want to
Jack.
make you feel like you had to pay me back.
if I have fewer than
Yeah,
2
Jack.
task assets, gain 1 task
Oh, wait, I
unique
took my turn.
asset.
Okay. So the first one, push it to the limit.
Push
I'll
it
let
to
you
the
read it.
limit. Is
Don't
that really
flip
what
it
it
over
says?
yet. Yeah, that's what the title is.
Task.
Push it to
When
the
you
limit.
perform a rest action, you may push your body to its limit. If you
Test strength.
test strength. If you pass, I place an Eldritch token on this card, and then I may flip the card. So I do this now, right?
No, you could if you want to.
Oh.
Perform a rest, recover 1 health and 1 sanity. You mean
I've
you
only
lost the
lost it.
1 sanity at the beginning.
Yeah.
So you can recover that. And on top of it, you can test your strength, and if you pass, you can put a token on it. And it's probably going to be a flip this card, and if you have 1, 2, or 3, or 4 tokens on it, the more you have, the bigger of effect you'll get from it. So the saving up it over time will make it burst into a bigger effect.
Mhm.
Or you can just use it for this tiny effect now if you just want to pay out quick.
Mhm.
So normally I hold on to them until I'm starting to get close to death, then I start cracking them.
So I just hold on to it right now.
So
don't
I
do
would do the rest,
Okay.
and then put the token onto it if you pass, but then don't flip it.
Okay.
And sit and try to put more than
So
put
my
2 or 3 on it.
strength, I have 3 strength.
So 3 dice. Pass.
Okay, so I get an Eldritch token.
One of these tentacly ones. And you put it on the card. That's your second action. So since James isn't here, I'll go next. I need to refresh all my nonsense. I'm still used to magic. I tap things. So I need to buy a train ticket. Or no, a boat ticket.
Boat ticket?
Yeah. I need to be able to move, and then boat ticket, and then lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna.
I didn't want everybody going off stream at the same time.
Right. Whatever you need to get back to stream.
Okay, this is gonna sound really dumb, but I'm gonna lose 1 health and 1 sanity. But I'm gonna prevent 1 sanity,
Mhm.
and as that third action, I'm gonna rest and recover 1 health and sanity
Oh, I rested. I get this back.
for a net gain of 1 sanity. Because I am not above that, and then
Right.
I'm gonna buy something.
You're extra sane now.
Yeah. Pass 2. Those are 2s. Before resolving the contest and come again, spend 1 focus to defeat that monster if it's the 2 or less.
Should I get up to my iron?
Oh, sweet.
Better if you do it this way, 'cause the
I'm gonna grab consecration. When you gain this card, you instantly gain a boon, then discard it. I'm just gonna grab a boon. I'm gonna do that. There's a discard pile.
Alright.
Okay, someone help me out with this. I know what this card does, so I don't need to read it. So, if you want to read it out loud, cause it's probably better than me just explaining it.
So this is a.
This way we can see where.
That's
No,
his,
bro, he needs to read
that's his
that.
character sheet, bro.
Oh.
Could try that.
Let's see. So this is a blessed condition.
You can't
It's a
see it
boon.
on the
4, 5s, and
screen.
6s count as success on your tests. If you would gain another condition, instead flip this card. If you would gain a cursed condition, discard it. On a reckoning, you roll a die, and on a 1 or a 2, you discard the condition. Who does this go to?
Me.
Nice.
Alright, and then flip 1 more card to fill it. I bought the consecration.
Ah. Oh, I didn't realize it was just a blessed condition.
Oh, it was just a boon. Whatever one was next.
Nice. Wisdom talisman, trinket. You may add 1 to the result of 1 die when resolving a will test during a combat encounter.
Oh, that'd be perfect
Oh.
for you.
Yeah.
What about me?
Are you doing combat?
You're not combat
No,
based.
I'm not
Yeah,
combat.
you're not
But when I have to do
You
combat.
skipped your turn and went to my turn.
Why would we
because
make
you
you
weren't
do
here? So
combat?
we can go back to your turn now.
Okay.
I'm a
You have
3 and a
2
4 in
actions.
will and strength. I'm the.
How do I gain the resources to acquire those?
You do a roll,
Handshake roll.
a handshake roll.
Okay. You need to find a way to okay, perfect. How do you get this thing?
Yeah, you're a
You
spellcaster.
Perform a rest. Perfect. This is what you need to start doing.
Okay.
Okay, so you have a relic from the beginning that you got. Okay, when you discard this card, to add 3 successes
Yeah.
to your result during an
Acquire
acquire assets action. So when you buy an item, you can discard it for 3 more 6.
Yeah, which if one of those just costs 3, I automatically get
Or
it.
you can buy a 2 and a 1 or 3 ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you perform a rest action, you may examine
The intricate markings.
just I-1. If you pass, flip this card. If you get 2 passes, you can spend a focus to upgrade a skill. So I get a focus, take a rest, try to get a skill upgrade. So next turn you can crack it into a resource to cash into buy a whole bunch of items at once.
Yeah. Okay. So when you perform a rest action,
So you
may
recover
examine-
1 health and 1 sanity. So you get the
Okay.
sanity that the game pinged you at the
So I'm
beginning
using
of
1 rest right now, and then I get to do a roll. I do -1, so I use 3. Let's see if I get any success. I get
What?
1. You needed 2 to do your special ability, but 1 still flips the card.
Okay.
So you win, just not as big as you could have. It's okay.
You decrypt a passage of arcane text etched along the inside of a ring. As you whisper the words to yourself, you can feel the incantation powering your senses. When the magic has run its course, you feel unstoppable. Gain 1 focus or spend 2 focus to improve 1 skill of your choice. Then flip this card. What?
So I would gain a focus.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, I shouldn't spend 2. Okay,
You can't-
so
you don't
have to.
Oh, I don't have
So
a
you
fo-
just
I don't
gain
even
1
have
and flip it
focus.
back.
So I'm gonna gain a focus, and what's the symbol for focus?
The eyeball.
These things.
The eyeball?
That is your
Yeah.
focus.
Okay, my
You use them
focus.
as a reroll of any die.
Hopefully you guys can
Especially
see that.
if you
That
roll
is
1
the
on a dark pack, you can spend the
focus.
focus to reroll.
little eyeball.
Oh, okay.
So they're really useful in that sense.
And then with that said, I will go and move
That was,
on.
that was 32 actions. A rest.
Oh, rest.
Wait, wait.
And
No, that check wasn't an action. You're right.
Yeah,
That's part of
it
the
was
rest.
during
Yes,
the
you have
rest.
one more.
So you have one
So you
more.
move to Sydney?
yeah, because I'm gonna get ready to go there.
Okay.
Just to be in case for this,
Okay.
for the objective.
Gotcha.
So then who is next?
A churro.
All right, you are up, Arturo.
Did he buy? He bought 2 train tickets. I don't know where he was planning to go with train tickets. Where was he gonna go with train tickets, guys?
And then I have my
Ooh.
trinket that when I spend a focus, I gain a focus back.
Yes. Once
So
per
I
round.
just keep cycling that with.
Gaining them when you can.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, dude, that's so broken.
Every time you pass something with 2 successes, you can
Yeah.
spend a focus to upgrade that stat.
Yeah, and then I get that focus back.
And then you can cash your.
And then I cash that focus to get another clue and
You
resource.
cash that skill upgrade token into all those things.
Yeah. And
You
then
just-
spend one of those to get that skill back.
And it gives you
then-
resources, which you can just go to. You can hold the 2 resources.
Yeah.
So when you go to buy item, you can do I just spend 2 and get 2 successes, and then I roll my 2 dice. And I'm like, hey, you already come out with 2 successes just in that. You can crack that guy for 3 more and have a 5, and
Yeah.
this massive buy power just.
Just take everything there.
Yeah, something. A whole bunch of guys have this.
Whoa, I didn't notice the stats on that character.
What?
That is way more suited for combat.
Oh, this character right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a badass.
He told me I was the striker.
She's more wandery.
No, she's the exact opposite of you, though.
She's like pretty much just combat.
Oh, shit. She is. She's a
You
strong
have no
woman.
sanity during a combat encounter and roll 2 additional die when resolving the strength test of that encounter.
Did I not hand her the right one?
So if you don't lose any sanity, you gain a +2 to the strength check. And the will
Damn.
starts as a +1 from fight.
Damn, she is the fighter, man.
Yeah, why'd you tell me I
I
was
don't
the
know.
fighter?
I don't know, man.
We only need 1 fighter. No, maybe 2. It's probably good to actually have 2.
We'll see. I mean, I don't think we've ever done it with 6 people. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a lot of people, so.
We do have a couple repeats. Shelby's
Yeah.
also a spellcaster too, so we have a couple.
We need a character like mine and a character like yours.
Shelby will help generate clues along with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get. I mean, like, now I can finally actually next turn. I'm
Turn, it's your
gonna.
turn.
I'm gonna try to.
turn?
I might
Yeah.
die.
You might die.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to just blast something. And
Alrighty then. So
hope for good luck.
who am I
So we're on
standing?
the action phases.
So I'm right next to somebody.
Yes.
We're on Rome, yeah?
I'm gonna give this person a train ticket.
So
Okay.
that'd be
You're gonna
Shay.
give Shay.
So I'll
a
put it
train
next to
ticket.
her.
Shay, do you need to come in?
You can only hold
No,
2
it's fine.
tickets.
Give me 1 minute. I only have, that would be my
She doesn't
second
need to come
ticket,
in, it's
right?
fine.
Yeah.
No, perform a trade action, then perform
It's
one
a
additional.
train ticket for land.
Yes.
Then you have
only
a,
hold two tickets
I
at
already
a
bought
time.
a boat
ticket, yeah.
because I know I need to travel by boat.
Let me
Right
buy
there.
Yeah.
a boat ticket and another train ticket.
Okay, you can only
You
carry
can
two
only
tickets
carry
at a
two
time.
tickets at a time.
Okay, never mind.
You can just buy 2 boat tickets and just get rid of your train
But you
ticket.
still, yeah, true. You don't need
No,
to
what,
hold
I
on to
want
the
one train ticket so I can just pass them around.
You can buy just one boat ticket.
Oh, no,
How much
you
money
don't
do I
have to
have?
buy Money? You roll influence check for that.
Do we need anything?
I don't know what the services are.
Ticket task services. When you gain this card, immediately recover 2 health and 2 sanity. I was gonna go for that one.
Yeah, Ben might
I'm a
need.
little beaten up.
He might need that.
If I
Yeah.
do that, then a rest action, I'll be full
All right,
health
I'll
again.
buy a boat. Can I give that? How many tickets does she have?
She's full.
Just hold on tickets.
All right, I'll buy a boat ticket, and then I take one more action, right?
Yeah.
No, that is to
I think
trade
part of this
and
thing
buy.
is. What does your character ability do?
Perform a trade action, then perform one additional action.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
he
that's right.
hasn't.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
bought
my
one.
apologies. Continue.
I bought one, and now I'm going to. Should I move somewhere?
We at some point all need to be there.
You can go there and
You
try
can
to find
spawn
more clues.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah,
That works.
Yeah.
There we go. That's my turn, I think.
Yep. Then he goes to Shelby.
Shelby.
Shelves.
I was gonna say, guys, do my move real quick. I'm gonna.
Whoa. What's that thing?
What happened?
Waited till he turned on the mic. Continue.
What happened?
It is your turn for your 2 actions, honey.
Oh, right. Okay, so. No, I think I already did my 2 actions, didn't I?
The next round.
Oh.
You know, it didn't pick James up at all. It picked you up, pointing out James.
Well, no.
I heard it.
Yeah,
Okay, we
'cause I
did you right
traded-
after Ben. Yeah.
I mean, I'm
And I
hearing you
rested,
too. It
yeah.
just passed
Okay.
by the stream.
And then it goes to encounters, so Ben would go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So encounters, right? So
Generic city.
a mob blames famed occultist Etienne Laurent de Marigny for several strange deaths. You intervene to prevent his arrest. Influence -1, which still leaves me at a 1. Failure. If you pass, you gain the Etienne Laurent unique asset. If you fail, you get blamed instead, get detained.
Ooh.
Well, that throws a wrench in my plans for the next turn.
Dang.
You need to look up
Green. No,
The 10 makes you lose a turn, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Wait, did you just play a green card?
No, somebody else had stuffed it under the.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like green. I was like, you and I are on the black
right.
cards right
And
now.
then you went second,
Yeah, I'll do.
so you take the same
Wait,
pile
what,
as
are
me.
you delayed or what are you?
I am
Detained.
detained.
I think that's an actual condition.
Yes.
Not
Oh,
a.
so
That's
you're
a
not-
condition.
Oh, so yeah, it's
So
a draw.
yeah, you're not. Delayed is when you lay down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I remember because it's like, oh, you may choose to do this or be delayed, and it's like
How many monsters are out right now?
3.
Jeez, detained is an effect.
Alright, I'm on a city.
So I can't resolve any counters until I pass a handshake test.
Oh, that's fun.
I am screwed. I have a 1 in that.
Oh dang.
Damn.
Alright.
Oh, I don't know.
You see a street magician use real magic in his act. Gain 1 glamour spell during his show. He locks you in a safe.
Ooh.
Mind. So -1. So.
So will -1, which would be a 2 for you.
Yeah. Oh, and I gain a glamour spell. I don't know if that's a ritual. Or...
It's just the first glamour spell from the deck.
Yeah.
Do you get it regardless?
I
You do
pass.
pass.
If you pass, you stay calm and emerge to thunderous applause. Recover 2 sanity. Yeah. If I failed, I would have gone a paranoia condition.
Fun.
Would you have?
Glamour. I don't see it anywhere. That's a type of spell? I thought that was the name of it.
No.
Ritual incantation.
There's incantations, rituals, and glamours.
Oh.
I have to restart because I, by the rules, have to pick the first one, right? Didn't see any.
Yeah, I don't see any either. Are you sure, hon?
Mm-hmm.
It might just be in the bottom. Wow. Where is that? There
Oh,
it
there's
is.
a glamour.
Astral travel.
Ooh. When you perform a travel action, you may spend 1 sanity to move 1 additional space along any path.
Ooh.
Oh, and I have to test my book and flip this card on a reckoning. I'm glamorous.
I'm beautiful.
No, you're not. Shut up.
Who's next?
I'm beautiful.
Huh?
You guessed
James. You
Okay.
next.
Where are you? Buenos Aires?
it. Okay, so
No, you
I'll
were
see
in
us in the back.
purple.
yeah, here. Let me see.
Sydney.
Get her and come back to her.
Migo abduct you and
Migo.
experiment on your brain. Improve 1 skill of your choice. You try to decipher their technology. -2 in lore. If you pass, you escape with a prize. Gain 1 relic, unique asset. If you fail, there are crucial side effects. Gain 1 bane condition.
I would increase book first, and then roll 2 dice.
Yes, I agree. 100% though.
So hang on. First off, you get your book token. Five, so you pass.
I succeed.
Yay.
1 relic, unique asset, please.
Oh.
Is that a relic?
Yeah.
Relic.
And what do I do with this trash card?
Purple goes underneath purple then.
Okay. Okay, so I got a stone chest.
I have two of
Item
those.
relic. When you perform a rest action, you may attempt to pry open the chest with strength. If you pass, flip this card. I have 1 to strength, man. It's gonna take me forever to open this chest.
Oh my god.
You might want to pass it off to someone else when you meet them.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I got a 1 and I opened that book thing.
Okay, so I need another dream card. Buenos Aires. You discuss magic with an immigrant named Shmakov. Gain 1 non-incantation spell.
Incantation, ritual.
Plumb the Void. Ritual. Test book -1 as an action. If you pass, an investigator on your choice may move to any space. Oh, I can teleport people.
Oh.
Oh, nice. To you?
No, I can tell from my space to anywhere you want to go.
Oh, okay.
There might
From
be
you.
there might be some adverse side effect, but I can teleport.
Wow, I can do
Does there
kind of the
have to
same
be
thing
like
with my
this?
glamour spell.
You hear people trapped in the cellar, and he attacks. Strength -1, so for me that's 1.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you pass, you free his victims, and one of them blesses your name. You gain 1 boon condition. Oh, do you already have
Hey,
it?
at least we're gaining plenty of spells for that objective.
I think
Yeah,
you
so
gain
this
a
goes back.
whole
I
new
gain if you were to gain another blessed condition, so I need. It only counts as well as
If it's blessed, it
it's
can
righteous.
still be other boons.
Yeah.
I need someone to trade me a spell since I
Which
don't
way
have
should
one.
I go
Okay.
through?
And he does have a 4 in lore.
Me?
Yo.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, let's shake it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, is it a better?
No.
No,
No.
there's a mic over there.
There's a cord running through the middle.
Oh.
It has to be your guys' side.
Huh?
Otherwise, she'd be right. Nothing.
So that was my encounter, and that would be a Turtle's run, and then Shay's run now that she's back from the back room.
Okay, so Shay is in red, so it'll be right here,
Mhm.
and it'll be Rome.
Wrong.
So I read Rome.
Mhm.
So the Purgatory Museum is free, but you can agree to be a patron. You may gain an agreement condition to gain one boon condition.
Ooh.
You ask about the secret exhibits. I get a check -1, which means I only
Handshake -1,
yeah.
so it's 1. 4.
So I failed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you fail,
Unless you have a focus, and you want to spend that to get
To
another
reroll.
roll. Yeah.
Okay.
I will re-roll.
Alright, that goes back to there. And then reroll.
Pass. Pass.
Okay. If I failed, I would have. You find yourself far from the museum with no memory of how you got there, gain an amnesia condition.
Oh no.
Glad
I
I.
don't remember. I am
Glad I remembered the focus because I'm a nice guy and I want to help my teammates out.
Oh
Right.
well. I mean, that last part sounded very self-conceited, but yes, thank you for helping.
No, I just want to point out, I like to help my
Oh
my,
my god.
my teammates out, even the ones that are always mean to me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not-
Oh yeah.
If I pass, I gain one relic unique asset.
Those are
so-
flying out like candies.
I gain an agreement condition to also gain a
Relic
boon
character.
condition.
Magical relic. There you go.
A relic.
Unique relic.
So the item, if Arturo wants to hold it up, when you gain this card from the deck, gain 1 clue.
Nice.
From that pile.
Nice. Cool.
And is that a reckoning
Yeah.
symbol? Okay. And then so I get a boon condition and an agreement condition.
Oh, as well?
Because the Purgatory Museum is free. But you can agree to be a patron. You may gain an agreement condition to gain 1 boon condition.
Oh, do you want the agreement condition? It might be bad.
Oh.
It is bad. I can tell you it's bad. How bad? I'm not sure. I don't know. They're new to me.
But isn't that how I do the whole thing? Like I have to get all of it?
No.
Oh.
It says you may choose to get an agreement for a boon.
Oh, but I asked about the secret exhibits either way.
Yeah, either way, yes. So the argument is, do you want a boon?
Because I get a boon, but I don't know if the agreement condition is worth it.
Yeah.
So what would you do?
I'm trying to find enough boon. We only have 2. Lots of horrible conditions in this deck. Like none of
Someone
them are
get a time
good.
and space one. I just want to see it.
All the
go
lost
off.
in time and spaces are so
So
next to
bad.
each other. Yeah, there's only 2.
Okay, then I don't need that then. So
It would be a righteousness,
I'm okay.
which we don't know what it does yet.
No conditions for me.
Okay. That's your encounter, and then we have a churros to run. Did he already run his? No, he didn't do the flute spawning one. We haven't done London yet.
Alright, let me get past you real quick here, Shelby. Thank you.
Good thing the chair was away.
What happened to my boat? Did I move?
Hmm?
So what happened? Oh, I have the boat still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you have 2 tickets because Arturo gave you one,
Okay.
and that's the
Ticket.
max you can have for the moment.
I take it.
What's the name of the boat that The guy from Gladiator.
True, we're waiting on your turn.
My turn?
Yeah, you're in counter phase.
South
You
Tucker.
draw an orange
Fighting
card
Magor.
and you
Tucker?
read London.
Tucker.
Tugger the tugboat?
Yeah, Tucker the
Oh,
Tucker.
No, not Tucker. Tugger.
What are you looking for?
Orange.
And I have London, you said?
London. I just know what space you're on.
Wee.
So before I don't need to read
Alright, so London. Dion Fortune's books are filled with occult insight. You try to gain her help against the ancient ones. Handshake.
How much do you have for a handshake?
Three influence.
Do it. You got this.
Pass.
You got it.
I got a
Ooh,
pass.
nice.
If you pass, she sends you on a quest. Gain one task, unique asset.
Okay,
So it'd be in the unique assets pile.
it was
Yeah.
the first task. So that's a type.
So it's search until you get past. You're not. Don't go anywhere.
When you perform a focus action, you may spend one health to place one health on this card. Then you may flip this card.
Ooh.
So then in the back, once you flip it, you should be able to see what happens.
How
for
much you
health
get
you
for
have.
how much health you invested
What
in
is
it.
the
Put
name
a
of
health
it?
in it, then rest.
That's a task.
No, I know it has a name.
Righteous.
Oh, right.
No, that's
Sacrifices to make.
sacrifices to make.
Nice.
That's a.
Alright, is that everyone?
Thinking, you
Yeah,
know,
so
it
that'd be
almost
the
looked
next
like Bruce
Mythos
Lee on the
phase.
front. I
Mythos.
just
Alright,
thought-
so
That'd be
First
the
again.
monster phase, whatever it does.
The Moonster.
Okay, so spawn a clue. And then it has
Raging
the Eldritch
clue.
token symbol with a 3 under it.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, 16.
Okay, hang on. Do the clue first. Space 16. Right here.
Oh. And now let me read this, and it should hopefully
then
explain
it'll make
all the
sense.
Eldritch stuff. Alright. Your contact in the capital is hesitant to speak about those called the Watchers. He says they work for a number of different governments, but answer to some other authority. Lost knowledge and ongoing rumor. Ongoing rumors are the ones that stick around until you do a specific set of tasks to get rid of them. So let's see what the rest of this card says. When this card enters play, spawn the TikTok Men Epic Monster on space 21. When it is defeated, solve this rumor. When there are no Eldritch tokens on this card, each investigator discards all of his clues and discards all clues from the game board and then solves this rumor. On a Reckoning, you discard one Eldritch token from this card. So we have 3 Reckonings until it just wipes the clues off the board for us if we don't kill this
Going
monster.
into everyone's inventory. Right? Or no? Just the board?
I'm right.
Or
Actually,
and
this-
just the
hold on.
board.
Well, I can't fight.
Just the clues.
Oh, just the clues?
Just the clues.
From where?
From the board and from your inventory.
We need these
It
All
just
clues in
wipes
play.
out all clues in play.
Yeah.
We need clues for this objective.
Yes.
Yes,
So if we
so
get
we're
3
saying-
Reckonings before we kill this monster, we just lose all clues. So
Which is we lose our objective.
yeah, so we have
Okay.
2 strategies here. We can either try and beeline it straight to the objective and spend all the clues before it has the chance to wipe them out,
Yes.
or we can try and kill the TikTok Men Epic Monster.
I'm at the TikTok man, but it would fuck me up.
Yeah,
I
probably.
can start harassing it if someone takes my place spawning.
Can we rush to the
Rituals?
objective?
I could
What's the
technically
soonest?
move lightning bolt move and just come and
Show
go
me.
zzz, zzz.
Can you try and make, like, can you get a, I guess it wouldn't be a boat ticket. Do you already have a ticket? Right, you could do that plus a ticket, right? So you could technically bypass straight down to Buenos Aires on your turn if you took a, grab it, oh no, you already have a boat ticket. So you could just straight up go here, use your spell, and
Boat ticket.
use your boat ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Because
could
it
spawn
just
the
takes one
ritual
Zanny,
spells.
yeah.
Mikey can
I'm
move over
personally
and
getting
handle
the
the
fuck
TikTok
out of
men,
there.
while I deal with
Sorry,
what I
I'm
gotta
not
deal with
designed for
here
fighting.
and try and
I know.
take these
I'm
guys down.
not,
Because
but
I'm
I
gonna
could
go for some chest
harass it
opening on my
with
turn
lightning
when I'm
bolts.
lost. Alright, so
We
Is
need
that
to
everything
get our
we need to
fighters
do?
down there. O'Shea, you need to get down there.
is that everything we need to do for that one?
You're fighting.
Can we start taking our next action phase?
Yeah, I think it's
The
already.
thing is spawned.
And then these
It
two.
stays in play and
Oh,
it
yeah,
gets 3
that's
Eldritch
fine.
tokens.
And there was
Yes,
nothing there. Hold on, hold on.
Combat.
Does this only trip on the Mythos
Oh,
phase
hell yeah.
when it is
Oh,
reckon.
hell
A reckon?
Easily.
Okay.
Okay, where's that blue card? Because it
I have
gets
it.
3 Eldritch
Commander in
tokens
combat
placed on it.
experience, if I
Yes.
did this, I would
And
draw
on every
2
reckoning,
this.
it discards an Eldritch token.
Yep.
You're easily our best avatar.
So, next action phase?
It will be the next action phase.
Do you guys care if I take lead investigator again?
That's fine.
Go for it.
Fine with
Trust
that.
me, you'll thank me once something actually tries to kill me.
Yeah.
Now it's all
Or us.
It's all fine.
No, there are several cards that straight up say lead investigator does this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some of them are good, some of them are bad.
Okay.
It's not all roses.
So first things first, I'm going to take the rest action to regain 1 sanity and attempt to open both of my stone chests. However, before I do that, this detained action, it says local action. What does that mean? Does that mean a rest thing, or does that mean I have to do it like as its own action?
It's its own action.
Okay, got it. So you know what? Let's do that first. Or no, let's do this first to see what I get in case it's worth it to move over to the other spot.
Yeah.
I actually, because I also won't get encounters until
Yes.
this is resolved. Let's see what happens on the chests first. So I test strength. Pass me one more die, please. Thank you.
Pass.
Pass. Flip. The chest's lid slides back, falling to the ground with a loud thud and leaving you stunned at the contents. Inside, the chest is filled with gold coins, glittering gemstones, and trinkets from some ancient civilization. Improve your influence, the handshake, and gain 1 relic unique asset.
Ooh, a relic.
Other than stone chest. Then discard this card.
Oh, it dies. Oh,
Has to be a relic or a magical relic?
It has to be a relic
a
unique
magical relic
object.
counts as a relic.
Yes.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So a relic
That was the
unique,
first thing.
and then I discard this. Mysterious Idol. Gain 1 clue when I gain this card from the deck. Here's this discard.
Nice.
On a reckoning, the idol reveals its true purpose to you when I flip.
So you get a clue now.
I get a clue now. And
Yeah,
I
lots of
roll for
clues.
the second
So this-
chest.
This means reckoning.
Yeah.
Ooh, good
Pass.
pass.
So I was hoping it's the same thing. Oh, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
At first you wondered why such an object was stored with so much protection. You see now that whoever has sealed the chest had the right of it. If an object of such power were to find its way into the wrong hands, the entire world could be in danger.
Oh.
Gain 1 artifact, then discard this card.
This one?
Yeah.
That's your
Mask of the Watcher. Reduce the horror of monsters you encounter to 1.
What?
When you pass a will test during a combat encounter, gain 1 focus. I don't think I need any more of the horror things.
Can we
because-
use that and get rid of this potentially?
I was gonna lightning
Oh.
bolt that. And not
So
even
the
fight
horror can only deal a maximum of 1 to me.
it. Yes.
So I'm going to use my second action to move.
And you can't fight it yet.
That's a good point.
I will try to break that first.
Yeah,
Break
and
the
now that I've
containment.
improved handshake,
Yeah.
No.
fail. Oh, sad. Alrighty, who's next?
I can do my thing really quick, unless we're gonna go this way.
It's up to you guys. After lead investigator, I don't really think it matters which order.
No.
You can just kind of pick.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go next, because I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Alright, I'm gonna
Hold on, is this when an investigator? No, that's when you perform a travel action. Spend 1 sanity to move 1 additional. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
So I'm gonna
Take the travel action.
take the travel action,
Spend your boat
spend my
ticket,
boat ticket,
and
and
spend
then
a sanity.
spend a sanity.
Go ticket.
That is awesome. So we do have a runner.
And then,
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a teleport spell.
Now give that spell to the guy.
was
who
that
can
2
move extra
actions or 1
overseas.
action?
That was 1 action.
Oh, I'm gonna perform a
You can-
rest action and use the stone top.
Okay, so recover your health and sanity if you can
The
recover.
sanity you just used and 1 health. And now you test your
How much
influence
sanity do you
minus
have
1,
right
which
now,
is a
bro?
3.
You have 9 sanity?
She has. Yeah, you can only go up to 8.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a book, so
Pass.
There you go.
pass.
Background music.
I can spend I mean, it's the same one as earlier. You may spend 2 clues to discard 1 gate of your choice on any space then discard this card, or I can gain 1 clue.
You have 2 clues. You could just kill a
You
gate.
could gate, yeah. There's 3 on the map.
What's the next?
We
It's
need
blue.
the gates to do the objective, though, so we need them.
Yeah, we need to close them.
With spell and clue in hand.
Okay, so should I save
We
them?
need the gates, yeah, sadly.
Okay. Alright, I'll take 1 more clue and then flip the card.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Next.
Not really sure what I was gonna
You're the one on Rome, correct?
do. Correct.
You
You're
can go for the
combat
artifact.
oriented. She is combat oriented too.
If she wants to try to go for something.
She has a boat ticket.
You can go for the cultist.
The cultist, where's that at?
You
right
could
there.
go for either. You could do 1 boat ticket or 1 boat ticket.
That thing is mean as hell.
So
yes.
I've got a lot of things
On
that
my turn.
add.
Oh wait, that's mine.
I've got a lot of things that add strength. So
Yeah.
I've
She'll
got
be rolling.
3, and if I don't lose any sanity, I get an extra 2.
So she starts with at least a +6, but because of her holy cross, she gains +2 to will during combat encounters. So she's rolling with a 6 on
Should be a
will.
5 against that creature. And
5?
She needs 3 successes.
True. It's up to you. I'm okay
Gank
with
the
just.
cultist.
Yeah, you can gank the cultist.
Gank the
It's up to you.
cultist. I just gank that, get it off the map.
Because I can
do
reduce
that
its
then.
horror.
So that's a boat ticket, right?
Yeah, that'd be a move and a boat. Well, hang on. Did you want to do anything in the city first? Because you can't rest, buy stuff,
I don't think
With
I need
monsters
to buy
in town.
anything, do
Or
I?
on a
Well, you
C
have-
square.
or on C-Square, yeah.
Do I need to do it? I don't need to rest or anything. I have all my health. I have all my sanity.
Do you want to try to buy something first?
Should I buy something?
You can get up to 2 successes, and 3 of the 4 things there only cost 1.
How do you know how much money I have?
We have 2.
Oh, it's based on an influence check every time you do it.
Or you can gain another focus for a reroll.
I think that's.
I
So,
don't know. Is anything worth buying?
Lavish Feast is good for healing. I'm not sure I'd do that with your
Not
health
really.
full.
There's nothing really like.
You need someone to cycle it. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, buy something random. Just buy some healing. Healing goes.
She's already at full health.
No, you get the healing when you buy it.
Like Kiwi.
Yeah.
Damn. See how he talked to me? Pete.
So I left some food up there on the counter for him.
You could also, if you get 2, get the handcuffs. Before resolving the strength test during a combat encounter, you may spend 1 focus to defeat that
I
monster
give
if
it
it's
to him?
level 2 or less.
Should I give it to him?
But
Chill,
with-
go left.
This, where I gain a focus from, where is it? When I pass the will test of a combat encounter, I gain 1 focus. So I can just charge up focus if I get bad.
Right.
The Mask of the Watcher puts me kind of on par with you for combat. So we have 2 heavy hitters now. The handcuffs would be good on either of us. They'd just be kind of stupid on me, and I would enjoy that combination.
So is there anything worth me buying, or should I just move?
You can move to a
This allows you to re-roll 1 will dice during a combat encounter. So if you get like a 1 or a 2 on something, or if you fail on one of the die, you can just be like, I use this item for the combat encounter for the turn. And
Is that a reroll?
one. Yeah. It's
I
a
would grab a
re-roll
reroll.
for specifically will on combat encounters. And that'd
Oh,
be
I
a good
grabbed
one.
that because that's good for your character build.
I don't really need that
So I'll pay. I'll
because
buy
of the
that then.
mask.
Yeah.
So then you roll 2 die because your influence is a 2. You only need 1 success. So
One
1 success. So you get. They add 1 to the. Oh, sorry. That's add 1 to the result of 1
Well, that's
die.
still good.
That's still good.
I'll turn a 4.
It's not a reroll. It turns a 4 into a 5.
Okay.
So then
What's the little octopus symbol at the bottom?
I think that
What's
means
that?
it's an expansion. When you consecration is the next item up.
Oh, that's
Wait,
another
do I
build.
move, or I stay there?
You still,
No,
you
no,
can
it's
still
just
move.
once you're
That was
done
one
buying,
action.
I flip the card.
So now you can move and spend your boat ticket to go attack the cultist.
So then on the encounter phase, you'll fight the cultist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Gene's in space, so I'll go next.
Wait, I'm not.
Yeah. I can go right now if you're not ready.
Okay.
Okay. You know what you're gonna do?
a bad guy. I'm not suitable for fighting.
He's
so
gonna be big and mean.
He's an epic monster.
I'm
Yeah.
GTFOing, and I'm gonna put my
Go for that
sword.
clue.
That's who's actually here.
Oh, okay.
Just for the record.
Oh,
Well,
Alright,
I'm
I-
gonna go this way.
Okay. You can go towards the
Hold on.
Antarctica.
I'd take a city action, then do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, if
what?
you want
Well, I do want to see if I can get a
to do a
resource.
rest,
See if
do
you can
this
get a
again.
boon.
And this, it does this as well.
Oh yeah, you have two things you can do on a rest.
Yeah.
True. No, yeah, then rest.
Okay, so I'm gonna rest, and I'll roll for this, which would be a -1, and this one doesn't have.
Well, let's do one at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just do. That's what I was gonna do.
Okay, so perception is 3 for you.
It's the 4 minus 1, yeah.
No pass.
Fail.
I'm gonna use the focus, and then whenever I use the focus, I gain focus.
I think that's a once per turn ability.
Once per round.
Once per round.
That's
there
why I
you go.
tapped
Yeah.
it.
A pass. It was worth it.
Okay, so I gain 1 focus, or spend 2 focus to improve 1 skill of your choice. Then flip this card.
That game of focus.
Gain another focus.
All right, I'll gain another focus.
And then you flip it back over.
Awesome. And now I'm gonna do this one.
Strength check,
Strength
which is a
check.
1 for you.
Yeah.
Hey, it only needs 1 pass. It's a 50-50 chance, technically.
No, it's 2
And you
things.
lost.
Yeah.
The worst possible.
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking of if you have the right boon.
Yeah, I have that boon.
For
Alright,
you, it's
so now-
50-50.
So now I'm gonna take my traveling.
Yeah.
And that puts you right there for the encounter phase.
Yeah.
Excellent. Alright, Mike.
I'm going to move, spend a ticket to move 1 space that way, then across the board over to here.
Got it.
Yeah.
Take a city action, then on your next turn.
Next turn, I'm going to move and zap it and move,
So that's funny.
and just harass it
That makes sense.
until it goes away.
Just peck at it till it's
Just
gone.
harass
I
it with
like
lightning. That's my best strategy I have. I'm going to perform the rest action.
Oh, he just used it.
Yeah.
Roar -1. Pass. If you pass, flip this card. As you read the ancient writing, you feel your mind ascending into the depths of space. You can explore the world for what feels like an eternity until at long last you discover a new sense of purpose. Resolve 1 effect of your choice. Gain 1 focus and flip this card. Regain 2 task unique assets and discard 1 of them and then discard this card. We get the focus and keep it.
Yeah, build up some focus, then ditch it.
Right? That was my turn.
Alright. So, who's next? Is that, have you taken your turn yet, Arturo?
No, I don't think he has.
Alright.
Action phase.
No, you did yours first.
So I guess
we're on action pieces.
Yeah.
how far is this bitch from me?
The cultist or the other one?
Big nasty monster.
Me.
Oh, her? 2 spaces.
That's Shay?
That's
yeah.
me.
Shay sitting on a
Dang.
cultist, sitting on a gate, sitting on a C-square,
Calling your girl.
sitting on a table,
What about this?
sitting on a floor. That's me.
Do you need any train tickets?
No, I'm pretty much about to move here next turn. I'm gonna try to nuke these monsters out for now.
Okay. What do you guys want me?
How many tickets you got for what? Trains and stuff?
Trains and boats.
Trains and boats. You could do move, train ticket, boat ticket, right? And then you'd be 1 square away from either here or here.
Yeah, there's just 2 spaces in between there.
Yeah. Move? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right.
You can go train. But
I
you
think he
need
has a
to-
train and a boat
that
for
com-
tickets.
Combo doesn't work.
What if I move, trade a train ticket for the
You have to move then either train ticket or boat ticket.
What about the little time thing?
What time thing?
That's for Shelby.
This thing?
No, the other thing.
This thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, the expedition? That'd be one boat ticket away from you.
You can go for that.
Yeah, you could potentially find an artifact.
So I guess I'll go over there. That's one action.
Yep, one action. Do you want to buy something
Yeah. Did
first?
you want to do a city action?
Yeah,
first?
I'll
try
buy
to-
some shit.
Yeah, try to get a blessed can.
So I use my handshake, right?
See if you can get this consecration. That'll get you a boon.
I could add 1 to the result of 1 die.
Nice. 2 successes and a 4.
Okay.
So that's a perfect consecration. It costs 2.
It's your free boon.
Where does this go?
The discard pile.
Yeah. Oh man. I actually might want this one.
I got the
Where's
blessed
the
condition.
discard?
Was that a boat ticket?
Holy
I
Spear,
believe you used
magic
a boat
relic
ticket.
weapon.
You
Gain
used one.
+4 strength during combat encounters for 3.
That's nice.
So I just
got this
Damn.
boon. It's called Blessed.
But if I use that, it replaces the axe, right?
Yes.
Cool, I can trade up to it.
Oh, nifty.
I can nix the axe and trade up for the Holy Spear.
Thank you, Cherish Harlan.
Sorry, what'd you say? Alright, has everyone taken their action phase?
I have.
Yes? Okay.
Encounters.
I do not get an encounter, I flip this card. The food is poison, a fellow prisoner whispers. Don't eat it. You will surely starve to death if you do not give your captors. Oh, wow. Technically, I can't. Oh, man. I shouldn't have been able to perform any actions other than trying to get rid of this until it's gone.
Oh.
Oops. You will surely starve to death if you do not give your captors information they seek. Spend 1 clue or test strength -1. If you fail, lose 3 health and gain an internal injury condition. Then discard this card.
You have a clue?
Wait, I discarded either way. I'll spend the clue. I don't want to bother having to test
Right.
that. I'm a combat guy. Here's a discarded condition over there for whenever you get to it. Let's see. So yeah, that was my encounter. I don't get an encounter.
What does
Shay.
my
Was Shelby next or was it Shay?
Yeah,
Doesn't
Shay.
matter.
Shelby's next.
Okay, so
What
Shelby.
does Shaggy do?
No, you are cultist. Shelby's on the cultist square.
No,
that's
Donnie.
you. Right, you're Buenos Aires.
I'm trying to
My
gain.
bad.
No, it's okay.
Ritual spells.
A mansion in Villa de Prague.
A mansion in Villa de Parque. Park.
Villa de Parque
Cute.
is adorned with gargoyles. One of them flies at you. Strength check.
Hey, roll your 1 die.
I'm sorry.
Fail.
I'm very,
What
very
happens?
much dying.
Oh no.
If you fail, you suffer a heavy blow to the head. Gain a head
Another
injury.
head injury?
You already have a head injury.
You were just susceptible to those.
I'm just susceptible to injury.
A head injuries in particular, apparently.
Yeah.
All right.
Guys, we're getting bashed
Now
in the
I think
head
it was
again.
Shay cultist time.
This time by a gargoyle.
So,
Its
It is-
sanity is 1 plus the number of Eldritch tokens on this space.
2.
2.
So you're rolling sanity against a 2, and you're rolling 6 because you have a will of 4, which is what the sanity roll is based on. And you have the Holy Cross, which gives you +2 sanity on there. On top of that, you have the Talisman that lets you add 1 to a roll. So here's
Wait, that's not
plus.
sanity, is it?
It's +2 will, which is what you defend against the sanity damage.
Horror.
Okay.
Sorry, the horror mechanic.
So
So
I have
here's
4.
2 more. And if you completely negate this, then you're going to gain bonuses to the strength check on the combat. that is a single pass. So you take 1 sanity. You do not get the.
Nobody has installed a block sanity yet?
Wait, can I add
that
one
I
to
see.
any of my dice to make it worth it?
That is how you got the 1 success. You rolled a 4.
Oh, that's turning the 4 into a 5?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even turn the 4 into a 5, I just take the 2. No, take the 1, you can recover it in 1 turn.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, it's once per encounter anyway, so. So now, combat check without the,
Without the additional 2, so I get
Correct.
3 plus 3.
so that's 6 more die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Success.
2 successes.
2 successes. Hold on.
Do you have any focus?
Nope. 2 successes, and it has 1 health. You killed it.
Sweet.
Is there any reward for killing this one?
There's no reward for killing any monster other than you killed the monster.
That's the reward.
That's the reward.
Yep.
It's no longer on the board. It goes back into the monster bag.
Here.
That in and of itself is a reward.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna mix it up, so I hope we don't pull the exact same monster right off the top next time. Although, a 1 HP cultist would be kind of nice.
Wait, did we do that twice?
Nope.
No, that was the first and only time.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
killed
the
it.
last monster we fought we didn't kill.
Yeah. I just took a damage from
It
it
just
and
got-
took a
it
bunch of
just-
sanity from
Just
it.
shit all over them.
Y'all.
And that was the end of it. That's
Yeah.
all I remember happening.
So, James next?
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Where is he? He's at a clue.
You are at a clue.
A raging
clue.
It brought you to the Antarctic.
For a raging clue.
So I'm at C.
See.
My clue's pointing south.
Your voyage follows a powerful ley line to a large rocking jutting out of the sea. A tiny stone atop of the rock, miraculously untouched by the waves, feeds power to the barrier. But if it could be redirected if you wish, you may advocate the omen to the red space of the track without advancing due to choose one gate of your choice on any space. The omen of my choice to the track of one gate.
Do we have a blue gate?
No, it's
We have green and red.
an omen to the red space of the track.
Oh no, that's like the worst spot it could go.
No, because if it flips over and it advances.
If it advances to it,
No,
then
if it's
gonna...
on red and then it flips over and advances, it technically didn't advance to red. It got
Would
set
this
to that.
count as advancing is my question.
Check the wording.
You may advance the omen.
It would trigger.
It would trigger it. It would be bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
You may advance the omen.
Yeah, let's not.
Although, on a reckoning, my mysterious idol comes. No, that's based on... That might happen anyway.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't do anything and I don't get the clue.
So the only way to get the clue is to advance it to that?
Yeah.
Damn, that's mean.
That's what it sounds like. Well, I could be wrong. Definitely.
As close as a gate, yeah. This clue doesn't grab the clue. You're just unlucky.
Damn.
Just unlucky.
Yeah, it's just a clue card that doesn't actually grab a clue.
Yeah, you're just unlucky.
You pick this really bad option to close a gate or
Right?
get nothing.
Okay.
That's
so,
a terrible card.
That is a
I'm in-
terrible card. There's a lot of terrible cards in this.
Yeah, I'm in Sydney now, so I get a purple card.
I got my head
Oh.
bashed in again.
3
Yeah.
times. It's like the universe is telling you something.
I'm in Sydney. But
Yeah,
the
wear a
notorious-
helmet.
Wow.
The
Sorry.
notorious criminal Kate Leah has acquired a bizarre item and is looking for a buyer. She thinks no amount of money can equal someone like you owing her a favor. You may gain an agreement condition to gain one weapon artifact. I already have one agreement condition. What could possibly go wrong?
Do it, Mikey.
Weapon artifact?
Then, yeah, a weapon artifact. That goes to the bottom of the pile.
That might be a super cards.
Yeah, what the fuck, Mikey?
You guys,
Stop
just
touching
don't, you guys
cards.
just don't play right. I have like twice the field everyone else does.
Oh my god!
Wait, did I get ahead of
He
you?
got the lightning gun!
Oh, sweet.
Plus
The lightning
6 to
gun.
combat encounters!
Oh my gosh.
On strength!
You gotta
Oh my
trade that.
god,
for
I gotta
somebody.
give that to someone needs to come and meet me up at Sydney for the lightning gun.
Hold on.
Oh my
I'm about to
God.
just shiest my way into a holy spear, so you might want to. I don't know, she has a +3. Yeah, because I'm about to get to a +4, and then you can upgrade her +3 to a +6.
Okay.
So I can
If she
be.
gets to me, I can teleport you back to any space you want.
I can be more resistant to horror, and she can be more powerful outright.
I forgot to look at this when I killed that monster.
Does it
Oh.
flip on killing a monster?
Yes.
What does it say it does? Hang on. Read the front of the card.
Wait, okay, so item, magical relic weapon. Gain +3 strength during combat encounters. When you defeat a monster during a combat encounter, flip this card. Which I
Yeah, you
defeated
should
it.
have flipped it then, yes.
So, the beast slumps to the ground, its blood flowing over the ancient blade. With this weapon, the horrors that have invaded the world stand no chance of survival. As you wipe the gore from the blade, you feel your resolve strengthened by the victory. Recover 1 sanity or gain 1 focus. Then flip this card.
Oh, I can't focus. You're already at
Yeah,
full
I
health.
just grab a focus.
Well, I lost 1 sanity,
Oh,
remember?
True.
okay, so you can recover that.
Good.
Or I can recover that with that later.
Yeah, I would get the focus.
Yeah, placing Eldritch tokens on cards like that tends
Are
to
super-
worry me though.
Oh,
Wow.
they're super good,
Because
man.
when they flip, they tend to have
More
effects based
effects.
on the number of cards you have.
So should I go for the focus?
That's what I do.
Alright. Sorry to interrupt everyone. Go back
No
to where
worries.
we were at.
Okay. I just finished my turn.
Your encounter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then it would be an Arturo encounter.
Yes.
Research roll.
Where Hammerman is.
He's on his way.
He's right there. He is still in London spawning clues.
Yes, encounter. London.
London, is the bridge falling down?
We had 6 reckoning
Or
cards.
was he doing London or the gate thing?
Burning,
London. He doesn't have a spell that close.
Okay.
Burning Kel wants you to work for MI5. You may gain an agreement condition to gain 1 task unique asset and interrogate a captured deep-one. Brain.
What do you get for winning brain?
In the past, you learn the blessing of Dagon. Gain 1 boon condition. If you fail, your experience horrifies you and you lose a sanity. So, okay, I take
I
1.
don't know how bad agreements are, but they seem to be worse than debts.
Apparently.
Give me an agreement.
Okay, here's an agreement. We're running out of agreements.
And I get 1 task unique asset.
Got you.
We only have 1 agreement left, and then you can't actually accept them anymore.
Okay. So then, 1 task unique asset, and I get 1 task unique asset.
Oh no. That one doesn't look very friendly.
What is it? What's the name of it?
It's called Tempted by Darkness. At the end of Mythos phase, you may spend 2 health and 2 sanity to flip this card. If you do not flip this card, gain 1 Eldritch token.
How long do you want to charge it?
Yeah, that's a bad one. I don't know. I'll hold my judgment till it flips.
I have to test my brain.
Test
Wait.
your brain.
For what?
3.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Oh no. Oh
Pass.
yeah.
I gain Blessing of Dagon, 1 boon condition.
Y'all
There's no more boon conditions to give out.
blessed.
I already have blessed.
Let's read what.
Oh.
No, it's
Read
1 boon condition.
It. No,
the
read
fir-
blessed.
The first boon you need.
No, I already have blessed.
Yeah, so if the first boon was another blessed, then you have to read that one and see what it
No,
says.
blessed says something if you have another blessed.
Yeah. if you would gain another bless to do this kind of thing.
Flip this card instead.
Here, give me the. What was the new one?
This one.
Yeah, give me that one. That one doesn't go to you.
What? It just goes back?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
You
you
flip
flip
that
that
card
card
instead.
instead.
In your moment of need, the light of Canaan shines down upon you, filling your heart with courage and hope. Retreat Doom by 1, then flip this card. Woo!
That was the first movement of Doom this whole
Take
time.
that, Apocalypse!
So, yeah,
Apocalypse
that was-
later.
That was quite a big move, actually.
Yeah.
Actually,
Where's the
really good.
Mythos phase?
That's the
That's
monster's
after
turn.
the end, after all of our encounters.
Okay, at the end of the Mythos phase, I'm flipping this.
Okay, well that's gonna be right now because now it's the Mythos phase if you're done.
Yeah.
It is?
At the end of the mythos.
Yeah, at the end of it.
So you have to wait for his
first things
horrible,
first.
his horrible nonsense to happen.
Advance the track by 1. No blues on the track. Reckoning.
Oh man. Okay,
Oh,
so I'm gonna have
start
such
Oh,
a.
fun!
Let's start.
Mysterious idol. Idol reveals its true purpose to you. Flip this card. Alright.
Oh man.
The idol shivers at the feral howls of beasts in the night. It beckons you and you can hear its words in your mind. You repeat the words to the best of your ability. Book test. Oh no. Oh yeah. If you pass, the words leave your lips as a wisp of glowing energy that slithers off into the night sky to silence the beast. One monster of your choice on any space loses 1 health, then flip it back. TikTok man?
Okay, you can zap the TikTok man.
Why not? Oh, now you have to turn him over to see how much health he has.
Okay. Number of players plus 2.
Oh no, that's 8 health. Well, I packed him for 1.
Heck.
You cannot spend clues to reroll dice during combat encounters with the TikTok man.
Oh shit.
However, between your lightning and this idol on reckonings, we should just be able to nuke anything out without touching it. Alright, that's my reckoning. Who's next? Shady, you have any reckonings?
I
Yes.
do.
We'll just go
I
around
have a
the table.
mysterious idol.
Ooh, let's see what yours does.
So the idol reveals its true purpose to you. Flip this card. And on nights when the stars are visible overhead, the idol seems to sing. The statuette's gentle lullaby is relaxing. And it's got a will symbol for some reason.
We'll check.
We'll check. So,
You do not gain your combat encounter one, so you'd be rolling at a 4.
alright. So I
And you
need.
do not get your +1 to that because you've used it and because it's not a combat encounter.
Okay.
So it's a straight 4 roll.
Let me
Pass.
Yes.
If you pass the hymn,
Sates.
sates your fears and relieves your stress. Recover 1 sanity or discard 1 madness condition.
That's really good.
Damn.
Discard mad.
I mean, for now you don't
Then
need the
flip this
madness
card.
thing, but that's really good.
Yeah.
Alright, James, reckoning on your dark
Yeah,
pact.
it's dark pact. and
Roll
game, really
roll
game.
if you get a 1.
Fine.
Okay, no more.
All right, now
Mikey,
this is
your
looking
20
to be a
reckonings.
long turn, okay?
Yeah.
This is how
Oh
you keep
my
dying
God.
in this game. Instead of
1,
deaths
2,
this
3,
time, you've
4,
just got
5,
like
6
you've got
reckonings.
agreements.
Okay, test book and flip this card. Book for me is a 3. 4s, 5s, and 6s count success.
But you didn't get any of those.
Nada.
Damn.
Okay, I lose 1 sanity and gain a madness condition.
Oh,
Unless I discard my spell.
oh no.
I can't afford that, so I'm gonna gain a madness condition.
It's too bad you didn't go before Shat.
Right?
Are you just gonna gain a madness?
Yeah.
Damn, even more reckonings.
Yeah.
But luckily not this time. We kind of broke it if it
Yeah,
gave
no,
you a
yeah.
condition then tripped it on the same reckoning.
Yeah, I don't know if it does do that.
I don't think it does.
Okay,
I
let's do
hope
that.
it doesn't.
I don't actually, technically, I think it would.
What?
Yeah, I don't. Nothing in this game is friendly. Okay, so I have an agreement. Roll 1 die on a 1 or a 2, it happens. 5, then I have an agreement. Roll a 1 or a 2.
One day, and that day may never come, I shall call upon you
Boom,
for
a
a
5
favor.
again. Okay, the stone calendar. Flip this card. maybe. As the stars align, the calendar begins to glow, projecting arcane runes into the air. Decrypting the runes without the proper cipher requires intense mental concentration. Spend 1 clue or test will -2. For me, that's 1 dice.
Oh yeah, by the way,
So don't
this
pass.
is the second
So
reckoning that
it
this
just
thing
slips.
has tripped on. So there's 1 Eldritch token left on that.
No, this is the first one. What is it? Well, we haven't even had that many. We've only had 2 reckonings, but that card was the first card.
This is our
the
third reckoning, isn't it?
That was the.
Our third reckoning with that card hasn't been out that long, right? Have you guys been stacking them in the proper orders? Where's their discard
I
pile?
don't know. I've just been handing them. It's Advanced Doom Reckoning on top
No,
of that.
no. Because see, that reckoning happened
Yeah, yeah, I
before
know.
that blue card came into play.
Mm.
Oh,
And
so
then
it would
the-
just be the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be the
this,
one,
This
yeah.
one.
All right.
Yeah.
Continue.
Weird time to do that. On righteousness, it says you may flip this card. I'm not gonna. And then on the blessed, on a 1 or a 2, I lose it.
Don't lose it.
4.
Yay.
So that turned out pretty good.
Alright,
I just
who's
gained
next?
paranoia. When you perform a rest action, you may roll 1 die on a 5 or a 6 and discard this card. On a reckoning, test the mind, and if you fail, flip this card.
Oh, no.
And then start invading into James' play space here.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Any other reckonings you have to do?
No, that was all of them.
Okay, Arturo,
Taro,
reckonings.
you have to see if you have
Reckoning.
Reckoning.
Alright, take your spot, Mike.
reckonings.
Yeah, sure.
You have at least 1, I see.
I have more than 1.
2. Oh
I have
no.
1 reckoning.
Your
I have
agreement also
2
has
reckoning. I have 3
Three
reckoning.
reckonings.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's
These are all
start.
rookie numbers. You gotta push those numbers.
Let's start with blessed.
No, you don't want to last.
Yeah, do that one
Yeah,
live.
end on a high note.
Okay, agreement. Roll on a reckoning. I roll 1 die on a 1 or a 2. The time has come for you to pay your dues. Look at
The
this.
Godfather has called upon you for that favor.
I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. It's feeling it.
Billing it.
It's feeling it.
Billing it. Pass.
It passed. It is not time to pay.
That day has not come yet.
Second one, righteous condition.
This is you may choose.
You
to
may
flip it.
flip this card.
I'm like scared.
I'm gonna
to flip
keep
that
this.
card.
Good.
And then for the third is blessed condition. Roll 1 die on a 1 or a 2. Discard this card.
Yes. That's a 3.
Oh man, that's
I
bad.
keep blessed.
The reckoning's
My reckoning's
done. Okay, so let us continue.
Wait, I have 2 reckonings.
Oh, my bad. Forgot.
All right.
You should have gone second.
Okay, I'm gonna test my strength
Head
first
injury?
for my head injury. I'm gonna get my head. I'm probably gonna lose a bunch
She
of
can't
health.
remember what happened because she has
Ooh, I passed.
amnesia. Pass.
On a 4, 5, or 6.
If you fail, flip this card. You do not fail. Continue.
Okay.
Reckoning,
Reckoning test book.
which is a 4 for you. Pass.
Pass twice. The magic doubles back, allowing you to travel even farther. You may move to an adjacent space of your choice.
You get 1 free move.
Which one are you?
I'm not where I'm supposed to be though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you may.
No, I'm good.
Okay. So let's continue reading this. Gate. Give me the one on the shit. Flip the one on the top. The gate, the circular
It's
ones.
right in front
Oh,
of you.
this one?
No.
the-
Right
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Flip the first
flip
one.
The top one. What does it say?
Okay, so Hyperborea Space 13, red circle.
Thanks to everyone watching the stream. We appreciate you guys watching.
Put the gate there, and now
Oh gosh, that's
it's Mike's turn for the monster bag.
Mikey,
the
pull a
monster
good
bag.
monster that will wreck us all. No, just,
Not another one of the ones I pulled.
A vampire.
oh no.
Just
It's a vampire.
Vamps.
A vampire.
It's a vampire.
I'm going to take this moment to remind you guys to visit thebadwizard.com for more content. We have a lot of Pokemon stuff. Watch our restreams from our Pokemon codes.
And stick with us. We'll be giving out more codes as the night goes on. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Alrighty, so now let's continue reading this card now that the little symbols are done. A loose consortium of international spies and mercenaries have begun to notice the growing threat posed by the servants of the Ancient One. They may be of help to you, but you'll never find them without making some sort of bargain. The price of progress. Event. The lead investigator may gain an agreement condition to advance the active mystery by 1. That moves us on to the next one, or gives us 1 token on it? The lead investigator.
Yeah.
The lead investigator may gain an agreement condition to advance the active mystery by 1.
What? That sounds broken. Like, is it one, like, whole step?
I don't know, that's what I'm asking. Because that is some... Man, this game giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah. The balance in this game makes no sense if that's just like, yeah, we're just gonna give you a whole trio.
Yeah, that's one of our objectives.
That's
No way.
completely just one
Yeah.
of the objectives?
That's just completely one of the objectives.
I will take an agreement
Hell yeah.
condition.
Wait, what's one of
We've
the
never
objectives?
seen, that's the last agreement, and every single agreement is handed out now.
Oh no.
So that flips that over, and we get the next card underneath, and that goes us to, now we're on our last objective.
For this part.
Oh.
Just
Phase
for this.
one.
Wait, so this
just for
goes where?
phase
Yeah.
1.
So this flips over?
That's solved. Well, it
This
stays
is the
up, right?
farthest
One
I've
just
ever
goes on top
gotten in
of
this
it.
game now.
Okay, so flip that over. Goes back on top. I can read it. Fortifying the barrier. An ancient barrier cloaks the world from the gaze of Azathoth. But as the eclipse nears, the barrier weakens, and the old magic must be called upon once more to strengthen it. When this card enters play, place 1 Eldritch token on each of the following places. 3. Token. 7.
Oh god.
London.
London.
And Shanghai.
Oh no.
As an encounter, an investigator on a space containing an Eldritch token may discard 1 spell to use the ruin's power to fortify the barrier between the worlds. If he discards a spell, he draws and resolves a fortifying the barrier special encounter. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to half of the investigator, solve this mystery. We need 3 tokens.
So I should stick to still trying to get a spell to give out?
Yeah.
So now would be the time you can spend that, right?
Yes.
We'll spend what?
The thing that says at the end of the Mythos phase?
Yes, if that's the result
Yeah.
of that card.
You may spend 2 health and 2 sanity to flip this card. 2 health and 2 sanity.
Yes, right there.
This is
That's
your
all
health
your
pile.
health, so
That
you
was
get
meant
rid
for
of
you.
2.
It's so huge.
What? Separate the 2 piles.
2 health and 2 sanity. Then you get to flip it.
Y'all. Flip that.
When you finally give in to the voices that have been echoing in your head, you realize that they have been preparing you over the last few weeks, refining your body and mind to near perfection. For each Eldritch token, you have improved 1 skill of your choice. Then discard all of the Eldritch tokens of your card. I have no Eldritch tokens.
On that card, so it just fizzles.
Oh,
No, I thought it would be. Ah, that was lame.
You need an
It
Eldritch
goes at the
Light
bottom
on
of
it.
that pile, actually.
Whose are these?
Those are for that
y'all.
card.
Every reckoning it loses 1, and if
I don't
2
kill
more
it.
reckonings pass, every clue on the board in our inventory just gets nuked out.
Wait, how do we get him out?
I assume that happens on the 3rd phase or whatever.
Yeah, on like the next. Once we complete our mystery, or that hits 3, that'll flip and he'll have it.
Y'all.
And that'll be end game, right?
Yeah, that'll be the end run.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, because of that one card.
Yeah, that was
That was the
helpful.
only thing that made it close. Otherwise, it was going to be a walk.
I made a deal with the Godfather for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a debt; it was an agreement.
You know what I
between
laugh
gentlemen.
about is that the agreement has red
The
hands
guy
like it's
has
a devil.
red hands.
Y'all. Alright. So that was the Mythos phase and that thing. So
goes
does
back
anyone
to-
care if I take
you
lead
can say lead
investigator? once
investigator.
No,
more?
go for it.
Alright, what was I gonna do here again? Right. I'm gonna discard the axe to grab the Holy Spear.
Okay.
Woo!
That's your character ability to trade that.
Yeah. So now the next one is an item. Arcane Blade, a magical weapon. Gain +2 when resolving combat encounters to strength, and +2 to book when resolving spell encounters. So that's for a warrior mage.
Ooh, the lavish feast is good for whoever's dying.
Y'all. Alrighty, so now that I've done my trade action, I'm gonna move one. Bloop.
Luke.
So that I can fight this guy again with more power now.
Okay.
You can only do a maximum of 1 to me on those mental damage.
Great.
Who's
Okay.
next?
I guess I can go.
Alright.
I perform a rest action. I use the book.
Roll. Just don't handle it.
Ah.
Pass.
That's one that gives you a clue.
A clue or lets you spend the...
2 clues to discard 1 gate of your choice.
We don't care about gates anymore.
Yeah, we don't need the gates anymore, so it's up to you.
Spend the clues and close one.
Hmm.
It's gonna rotate onto the red track.
What's the
or
word?
we're gonna have like.
Shouldn't she have done the gate after the cultist?
Oh no, that's
That's
I know,
Yeah.
That's
but
me.
I just realized,
Yeah.
technically after killing that thing, you should have had a chance to do that gate encounter.
Yes. We're doing that now.
Let's give it to
Do you
her.
want to? It's up to you.
I
I'm
don't
okay
care.
with it.
I'm okay.
Yeah,
if
let's
you
give
guys
it to
are
her
okay
now.
with it. Or we
It'll
can
make
that
it easier
affects
for
her
me.
decision, too.
Yeah.
So Lost Carcosa?
Oh,
I just
Lost
wanna know-
Carcosa, yeah.
But do I just read all 3 parts?
It's...
Start at the top.
This is what happens?
And then you roll, and then the middle one is if you pass, and the bottom one is if you fail.
Yeah. Start at the top. If you pass, you go to green. If you fail, you go to red.
Result. It's a yes or no question you get to choose.
Oh, what? That's
So
kind of
you
cool.
choose whether you test the pass result or the fail result.
Oh.
The streets are filled with revealers wearing masks. In perfect unnerving unison, they turn to you and ask, "Have you seen the yellow sign?" Resolve the pass effect to tell them you have seen the sign, or resolve the fail effect to say you have not.
And now you get to see
Oh,
what those
gosh.
2 effects are and pick which one it is, basically.
What? That's like the most weirdest card
Thank
I've
you,
ever
Spencer, for your tip. Sorry we don't have our overlay on working properly yet, but we appreciate the tip.
Woo! Thank you.
seen.
I think I'm going to tell them that I've seen a yellow sign.
Nice.
So I am suddenly dressed like the revealers, and my sanity is slipping away. So I lose a sanity, I think. If you pass,
No, not yet.
Oh.
You test will -1.
oh, okay, so that would make
Since
it
it's
3.
Yeah. You got
If
it.
you pass, okay, so I'm gonna test it, and then I'll tell you if I pass or fail.
Pass.
Pass, perfect.
Okay, if I pass, you gain rare insight into Carcosa, gain glamour spell, and close this gate.
Ooh. Glamour spells in here in the back.
I
Alright.
know.
Well, good thing I did not gain a madness condition.
Oh. Here you go, babe.
Yeah, that would have been bad. Though you can cure it on a reckoning. Just choose to flip your mysterious item first.
Or I could have gotten a head injury condition, which is probably what would have happened to Shelby.
Right?
So now which gates are
Astral
closed?
travel was the first to come up.
Ooh. That's one that shall we.
Yeah, now we have copies.
Wait, if I close a gate, does that get rid of
Stacks
the
on stacks
monster?
on stacks on stacks.
What?
If I close a gate, does that get rid of the monster on it?
No.
Monster
So
City.
now that that's resolved, now it would be the time to choose whether or not you're closing
What
that
would be
gate.
the best gate to close right now? In your guys' opinion.
We could close this one and just forget about the vampire.
Oh yeah, because the red is oh no, there's 2 reds.
Yeah, but we can get rid of one.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna get
Okay,
rid
so
of
eventually we'll get rid of this one, and we'll
Yeah.
just leave the vampire there.
Noise.
We might never have to
and
deal
then
with them.
discard the card.
Yeah.
Nice.
We might just never have to deal with that.
Joke.
And that'll save us one.
Nice. I lost my card.
That'll prevent one omen track.
So who's next?
And then
Normally Shay goes next. That's just normally our order.
Oh, and I'm gonna rest just to gain 1 more. That's
Okay.
it.
I don't know what I should do. Where am I? Okay, I'm over here in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, you can move up and help Ben fight that monster.
That
Which,
sounds like a good idea.
Like would help, yeah.
Okay.
And then do you want to rest to
You
gain?
can't rest in, in the monster
Does
state.
she want to rest
you can
first
rest, then move.
and then move?
But I don't need to rest.
Oh yeah, I do.
Do
Pretty
you have anything that you can do in your inventory that has like an action to do?
If I have fewer than 2 task assets.
You can collect a task asset.
Wait, which one's a task asset?
Oh, they're right here.
That's the thing that has the Eldritch token on it. Those things that you build up to get powerful effects from.
Okay, well then I'm
You
gonna
can
need
collect another one.
another one.
Which is going to collect a task asset.
Okay. Push it to the limit.
That's the one I have.
And
Oh,
like push
give her
it
a
to the
different one.
limit. Give her, okay, here, I'll
Yeah.
give her a different one. I think they're all different though.
They all have different backs, but like.
Oh, here, you can have what Turo had. Sacrifices to make.
I don't know if I want the same one.
You just let it build up over time and pop it when you're at full health.
When you perform a focused action, you may spend 1 health to place 1 health on this card. Then you may flip this card. What? What?
Can you read it? Okay, so when you gain a yellow eye token, if you want to read it, you can show it there. So when you gain a yellow eye token, you can expend 1 health point to put 1 health point on that card. So when you flip it, it'll be like if you have 0 health points on it, if you have 1 health point on it, if you have 2 or more, or 3 or more. It'll tell you the more health you put into it, the
But I
bigger.
have to flip it. Once I put a health thing on it, I have to flip it.
Oh, it says that when you flip it, then
Yeah.
Flip it, yeah.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you just keep flipping it.
Okay.
So it's probably just
When
like
you
playing cards.
perform a focus action, you may spend 1 health to place 1 health on this card. Then you may flip this card.
But then you may.
You may. You don't have
Oh,
to.
it
You don't
doesn't-
have to. Yeah,
It
then
says
you
May.
And then you may.
Okay,
So you
you're
build
right.
it up for as long as you
Oh
want.
wow, so just put so much health on it.
But that'd be all my health.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta spend health to get it, so.
This is kind of cool. I wonder what effect you get for using
Right.
so much health on it though.
Alright, so then James goes next.
Alright, so how do I gain a resource to put forward to acquiring one of those items over there?
You can just gain a resource.
Are you in a city?
Oh, you're trying to gain
Does
a.
it say it being a city on the card? Let me see this little card.
I'm just curious. I'm
Yeah, you
probably
have to
just
be on
gonna
a
take
city
rest
just to gain a resource
and try and open
roll.
this chest and do the loot, the lost treasure. So I'm gonna take a rest. First, I'm gonna do the lost treasure.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 3. No, I'm gonna use a focus. I gain a focus.
Okay.
Yes. I
Pass.
turn it around and I'm gonna get another focus.
You should only have 2.
Oh, you can only have 2 at the most?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can spend 2 to do something with that though, right?
Yes, I'm gonna spend the 2 to get an improved skill of my choice. So I should probably improve
Strength.
Strength. You think so?
Yeah,
So you
improve
go
your
up the
strength.
chest.
That's your lowest one.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
I'll see.
And now I'll use it. Oh wait, this
But-
says +2. Here we
The other
go.
side says +1.
And now I'll do.
Do you keep this card or does
Yeah.
this-
No, I flip it. Okay. Okay. No. Gain 1 focus or spend 1 or 2 focus to improve 1 skill of your choice. Then flip this card.
Oh wow, it stays.
It doesn't go anywhere, baby.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, it's such a sexy card. And now I will do this 2 now. And
Freeze.
I'm gonna stay where I'm
You could
at.
stay into second action to gain another focus.
Okay, and then I'll do that to gain a focus.
So you'll have one.
I was gonna say, did he roll for one of these things?
Okay, and that's my turn.
Yeah, he didn't. He's on a wilderness or a sea space.
Oh, I thought. Oh, then who's that
Okay.
right there? Oh, that's you.
I'm
Oh,
gonna move one space.
now zap him, Mikey.
I'm going to use Voice of Ra to spend 1 health and 1 sanity to gain an additional action this turn. And then I'm going to use Call the Storm to zap it. Chest book -1, which is 2. I'm going to use the Ritual Dagger to add 1 to a spell roll. Blessed, so 4 count, so that's 1 success. The arcane winds grow stronger, even as your own breath grows weaker. Lose 1 health unless you discard this card. I'm going to take the 1 health because I need this. And it just does 3 damage to the creature. Pew pew!
Pew pew.
How much health does it have?
It has like 8, right?
8.
So it's down. It's
Down to
50%
4.
health.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use my 3rd action to perform my character's action, to perform an action I've already performed, to move 1 space back. So it can't attack me. Wait, actually, I think I can kill it this turn if I zap it again.
Do it. Get him.
Get him, boy.
Get him, Mike.
I want this dice.
What?
It mattered.
It mattered. Oh gosh.
Oh, that's great. Continue.
So I take 1 more health, and I do 3 more damage.
Nice. Leaves you at 3, right?
Leads it up 1 health.
But it leaves you with 3.
Yes, but I roll 8 strength dice with the lightning gun.
Hey, if we get another reckoning, I can just murder it.
Yeah, so that's all my actions.
Hopefully you can stand the sanity rolls.
Oh, there's no sanity roll on TikTok, man.
Oh, really?
So I don't have to do that.
Fun,
so I
fun.
just get to come in and go, lightning gun.
Oh, that is great.
Leave that 1 health from all my lightning
You
stuff.
just
I have
walk in,
lightning
the power of science.
lightning. Yeah, it's great.
Look at this new
So then
spell
we'll
I got.
go
Just
to
pull that
Arturo's
again.
Oh.
actions.
Lightning bolt.
You're up, Arturo.
Is it my turn? Yeah.
No. I mean, yeah.
Fucks yeah. Let's do
Fuck
this.
yeah.
Do you need me to move?
What are we doing?
I'm wiggling my chair and you're scaring me.
Yeah, remember that? Like you lost a screw on that chair.
I always knew you were a bit screwy, Mikey.
Alright, so I am in London.
Yes.
Y'all.
So you have 2 actions to
Y'all.
perform.
I will.
Wait, no, nothing.
Can I pick up that token?
No.
Which one's London? He's this
Oh, it's
right.
action.
He's doing actions right now. So
Where should I go? Where do you guys think I should go?
do you have any spells?
What is he good at?
He's pretty well
He doesn't have any
rounded.
spells.
Go to someone. Go to Shelby. Hopefully she'll give you a spell.
There's a vampire up by him.
What's a focus action?
Focus action. You just take an action to gain a focus.
Y'all.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Once this guy's dead, I'm probably gonna move over to this guy.
I think I did something on a reckoning. He might move over.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
we've been forgetting to flip
Wait, we've
him.
been forgetting to
Yeah.
move
Did
him.
you have a reckoning? Do we have a reckoning when he
Yeah.
was on the board? Then we just forgot to flip him. Would you have moved 2 spaces?
He would have moved 2 spaces to the nearest investigator, and I was standing right next to him on the reckoning, so he'd be right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's fine. He just
Yeah.
moved 1 space. He's scary though.
Will you perform
Yeah,
a
night
focus
Because
gods
that's,
are-
action?
that's scary.
Well, they're not too bad. They just move. That's why.
Yeah.
That's what makes them
He's
scary.
early game scary. Continue though.
Does this trigger when I do this one?
Righteousness? No, righteousness triggers on a reckoning. Flip it when you want.
When you perform a focus action or a rest action, gain 1
Oh, yeah.
focus to recover 1 sanity.
Yeah.
So it'll flip when this flips. Or not flip, but it'll
No, it's when you
activate.
take a rest action.
When you take a focus action, you can do both. You can use both. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a focus
Okay.
action
Okay, so you gain a focus.
And then I give it back to you?
Or you know, you're not spending a focus.
I'm not spending. So I can't use it yet?
No, you can.
You
you can
also
also
recover
use
one
riches
sanity.
to regain additional focus if you want.
You regained a sanity too.
Do you want to regain a sanity or recover a focus or a second focus?
Oh, okay, yeah.
You want to recover one sanity or gain an additional focus?
That's
Oh.
even niftier.
I'll recover. No, you know what? I'll gain the focus.
So 2 focus. Not bad at all.
So,
Hold on. There was 1 additional focus for each items when you take the focus action.
No,
right?
no. His boon is when you perform a focus or a rest action, gain 1 focus to recover 1 sanity. So if you performed a focus action that gained him a focus, and the bonus gives him another.
okay,
focus.
that activates
And then he had
sacrifices
a
to make.
second one, right?
Which I take 1 health and I put it on this card,
That's the second one.
and then I flip it. With each execution of this right, you become more connected to the primal powers of the universe, reinforcing your own body and mind. Resolve each effect that applies based on the number of health on this card. +1, improve strength or brain.
Okay. Strength or
Ooh.
brain.
Strength or will? Which one?
And then you just again popped it off really early, like you said you weren't gonna do, but okay.
Strength.
No, that flips when
It
you
says
add it.
may.
Doesn't. Oh.
They all say May.
Oh, it was May?
Yes, you just explained that to her like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
that was
sorry, I
May.
didn't see that part. I just wasted it.
Strength or mind?
Let me go. You know what? We can strength. Give me some strength.
Strength.
I know what I should have done on my rest action. I should have rolled for my head
That goes
injury.
in the deck next to Shelby, and you're attacking the asset pile.
Damn.
So
Did you recover
that
sanity
goes
when you
to the
did?
Shelby.
I did not.
Shelby.
Okay, yeah, good.
Deal
Because
with
you
this.
can't recover sanity while you have a head injury, apparently.
Oh wow.
No, but I forgot to roll
Okay, that was
on my
one
rest
action,
action.
She did forget.
Mm.
So I'll roll after.
That was 1 action,
They're
right?
horrible at this.
We are horrible.
Alright, that was 1 action. And then for the next one, do you guys need me anywhere?
Horrible. That was just a focus action that tripped all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you still have 1 action.
So, do you
Yes.
guys need me to go anywhere?
Find something.
You can spawn clues if you
Find
want.
something cool.
I can go fight that guy.
Would
Uh,
you drink that?
2.
Yeah,
I have a
let's
train
not.
ticket.
A train ticket. Yeah, God, you are so used
I
to
mean,
sometimes.
No, he can get to Istanbul and improve his influence.
I mean, he could get that Eldritch token.
Yeah,
doesn't
he can go there and try to improve his
Having a train
handshake.
ticket doesn't help you get
Yeah,
here.
go
I'm gonna
Right.
stay.
Wait, don't we
You
need
wouldn't
him
need
to
a
pick
ticket.
up the
I know.
Eldritch
Pay for
token?
it.
I'm gonna stay there and pick up the
I
Eldritch.
mean,
That makes
do you have a
sense.
spell?
No,
Then you can't pick up the Eldritch token.
Oh yeah, you need a spell.
I'm gonna go to Istanbul.
Like try to improve your handshake.
Yeah. Train ticket. Thank you.
Okay. So is that everybody's actions?
Wait, I gotta roll for that
The
stupid
rest.
rest action.
Yeah.
Roll your die. 1.
roll 1.
You do not discard, that's all that happens.
Oh, I do not discard yet.
Alright,
so-
encounter phase. So,
Okay.
since I went first, I would first test sanity against this thing, which is my sanity -1. However, I reduced his horror to a 1 with Mask of the Watcher.
Okay. So you still test with the -1.
Yes.
He just only does 1 horror.
So that's 2.
So you
I
tie.
nixed it entirely. If I
Yeah.
passed a combat test during my combat encounter, I gain 1 focus.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all. And now, since it's a -3 on the strength, I need 5 die to roll for attack. Let me grab that one. Y'all. 1 success. Ouch. I think I just took
Oh,
2
yeah.
damage. Hold on.
Wait, does
Shelby
this
can
help?
flesh ward you.
I can flesh ward you.
That's a single 1 that I rolled, right?
Yeah, you can reroll that 1.
Yeah, I can. 6. Okay, cool. That's 2. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I'm taking 1 damage unless you
Okay.
can flash ward me.
Yeah, I can flesh ward you. Wait.
Up to you.
Oh yeah, she's gonna.
The only other person fighting a monster is me, and I have
But I
wicked
did
eyes.
No, and
damage to
Shay.
him.
Woo! Which monster is she fighting?
The same as
Same
me.
one as him.
Oh yeah, huh?
Mm.
There's
So-
there's 2 people on that thing. Would
Yeah.
you be blind?
My encounter
Yes,
phase
yes, I am
ends-
blind.
Hold on, hold on.
Who has the most
My
health?
encounter phase ends then. I can take one hit.
feel like
I have
it's blind
6,
as
and
I
I have not
am.
taken a health yet. and it's
Okay,
only
then I'll
one I'm
wait.
taking.
Yeah, if you're taking more than 2, then I'd probably
Okay.
not,
Yeah, but like it's only 1 damage, and I have 5 HP remaining. So it did not die on mine, so my encounter phase is over.
Yes.
So then it would be, I think Shelby went second.
Yeah.
Or we can just have it Shay go because she's battling a monster with you.
I mean, we could, but technically you're supposed to go in the order that you actually took
Yeah.
the turn.
Okay.
So Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires.
Here's spell. Fun clue.
You see hidden arcane sigils in one of the city's murals. You ask the artist to share his knowledge handshake.
Influence, which is a 2 for you. Good thing it's not a -1. Ooh. Ooh.
If you fail, he steals your memories, lose 1 say, and gain an amnesia condition.
She can't remember how she got here.
I don't
She
remember
has
where I am.
Amnesia.
Alright.
Guys, I'm freaking out.
And
I have a
It's
head
like
injury.
my favorite
She's
bit on
got 2 head
Futurama.
injuries.
Wait, I have a head injury and I have an amnesia. Oh man, I'm just all fucked up.
Oh man, and that's what happens when you smack them on the head again before they get the first injury treated.
Oh man. Okay. Then Shay.
Damn.
So,
Alright, I guess I'm gonna
Horror.
battle.
Do it.
so it's will -1 for a combat encounter.
So that would give you 5 to will.
You need 3 successes.
Wait. Wait. So this is
4.
4
4
plus 2
plus 2
-1.
minus 1, meaning I still get 4.
5. It's a 4 plus 2 -1. That's 5.
Okay, 5. I can't count.
It's all good.
Well,
all
it's good.
good.
That means
Wow.
you have a good chance.
14.
And then from those 5, if you completely pass, you gain an extra +2 to the combat check, which means we'd both be rolling 8s.
2.
Oh, all
Three.
three.
No,
That's a full pass. So you gain
Full
your
pass.
+2 to combat.
Y'all.
And it is -3. So you only get -1.
So
Wait. So how much?
5.
I'm rolling 5. What
I
happened
believe-
to the other 50?
there it is. So, yeah, there you
Mm.
go. 5 and 5. That was not bad. No. Oh,
Wait. Use.
That's for the will.
Oh, okay. Use.
That's for the will.